Keisha, why would you do this, Keisha? Oh, God, do y'all see what I'm seeing on this screen? Keisha done got this man tattooed all on her body. Oh, God. And listen what this dog got to say. You see what he's saying? He gonna say you ain't pimping until you hit an R&B diva. Oh, my God. He's trying to tell y'all that he got that kitty cat. He smashed that kitty cat to smithereens, and after he done smashed it, he done dumped her ass to the side. And I told Keisha, I said, Keisha, don't do it. I said, Keisha, he's a dog. Keisha, you don't see how he treat these other women, Keisha? Keisha, what's wrong with you? I said, Keisha, love yourself, girl. Love yourself. I said, Keisha, pick yourself. But no, Keisha don't want to pick herself. She want to pick some crazy Antonio Brown because he got that crazy Dickiana on him. I said, Keisha, leave the Dickiana alone, girl. Look at all them dicks you've been having all your life. You got enough dicks to last you a lifetime. You have Floyd Mayweather, that other little boy, your other basketball player, nigga. Come on, Keisha, leave the Dickiana alone, especially this one. He's kind of cuckoo for crazy. He ain't stable. Look how, and he don't even want you, Keisha. You're not his, but he don't prefer you. You don't know that? Come on now, Keisha. And girl, did she listen to me? No, she did not. She ended up with him. Girl, it's so damn sick. You see the tattoo, and mind you, she got kids out here. She got I think she got 2 sons. Yeah, and they looking up to her. You know what I'm saying? Look at how she move with all these niggas out here. And I don't like it, so I need y'all to call in and weigh in on this stuff right here. Because Keisha, what are you doing, Keisha? You know what? And another thing, you know what, Keisha? All her R&B songs is always sad and heartbreaking. You know, I think it's an evil spirit on Keyshia Cole. I think it's the spirit of like desperate, heartbreaking relationship, dysfunctional man. And she can't get that spirit off of her because ain't no way in hell. Okay, so let me tell you. Let me bring y'all back to memory lane. Before we get to the part where he embarrassed her all on these streets. So she doing interviews about this man. She doing interviews. And she telling y'all she done did to do. Listen to this. Listen. And she think this cute.
Yeah. I got some of this down, but I'm gonna definitely erase celibacy because I jacked that up. Just erase her right. No, yeah.
She put her own business out here. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some, I miss him. I miss him a lot. I miss him. And everybody tried to warn her. And then she came out talking about some, oh no, y'all mad because I found love and y'all hating. Y'all always want to hate on me. Girl, ain't nobody hating on you. We trying to get you to be woke. Open your eyes and see you dealing with a demon, okay? Yeah, girl. Oh, my goodness. So, hold on, because we ain't done yet. Did you know she did a whole interview about him? Listen to this.
Thorough up in let's keep it gangster. You know what? I saw a black man that is going through the motion. I saw a black man that's going through the motion, bruh. I see, and I identify. I'm not a black man, but I identify with how heavy it can be. You know what I'm saying? And right. He might not care about that. I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I think with his trauma, you identify with the shit he was going through as in the media, with his career as a man. You
cry me a river.
The gully keep.
Okay, Carmen, let us know, because clearly I'm out the loop. Both of their ass tell me, yeah, I can identify. He's a black man. He's struggling. What he's struggling with? He's a billionaire. He making a whole bunch of money. He not in the pink struggling. Okay? Yeah, he's blessed. He doing what he loved to do, throwing that ball, catching that ball, putting that ball in some holes. And he's getting paid a whole bunch of money for it. What's the struggle in that? And a lot of times I see him put pause on women and going off on women, calling them all types of names. He don't got to do that. So what they talking about? They identify with him. They can understand the struggle. Call in, let us know, because I don't know, okay? So let's keep on going here. They was on live, kept talking about this man, giving him praises.
And you could feel that or see that in yourself. But
total impact. Right. That's my heart was hurting. That's why I had to go to the emergency room. That's why I was like, oh, this little pain don't feel this hurt. This is not is not. You know what I'm saying?
You're intertwining yourself in with him prematurely, and you could feel that or see that in yourself.
Shut up.
Total impact. Right. That's my heart was hurting. That's why I had to go to the emergency room. That's why I was like, oh, this little pain don't feel.
You hear that talking about, oh, his heart was hurting. This little pain, what heart hurting? He fooled you then, didn't he? Now your heart hurting. And who gonna fix your heart? Who gonna protect your heart while you trying to run around here, identify with him, trying to fix his heart? He didn't ask you to do that. And you listen to any and everybody. Who is this person? Oh, who is that person? And you sitting up here allowing them to gas you up. Okay, because they ain't talking about nothing.
If y'all did that, you'll start to resent him if he's not in a place of receiving what you're
No. I think he made it very clear that he didn't want to receive it. I think he made it very clear. He was like, you know, maybe I liked you at first, but now I don't. It's like a no. So I think maybe that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My point wasn't even for that to be like, you know what I'm saying, for us to discuss that more. So it was just that, you know, it was harsh. You know what I'm saying? It was a little harsh.
It's harsh.
Maybe he don't know that it was a little harsh for him to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because even, you know, like me speaking to him, he was like, do you want me to change the caption? And I was like, no, I don't want you to change the caption. No.
Yeah. I want you to understand that this is a little insensitive. I want you to, you know, but if y'all did that, you'll start to resent him if he's not in a place of
what are they talking about? Help me understand.
These also the red flags of got it. You know what I'm saying? I can now see even the conversation, you know, even how you handle me or how you handle the situation. These are all red flags that I now pick up on way before. Like, and so you have a balance that a lot of people are getting to see now. And I feel like I feel like he's a tough dude, but damn, maybe he's just misunderstood. So this could be something cool.
Misunderstand what can be cool? Like, no, it cannot.
No.
I thought I do. I a little still inside of me wants to. I don't think I'm trying to figure it out.
These also the red flags of.
And look at this. Afterwards, she done got a tattoo of his name. It says the second time you posted this AB, but the caption changed. Don't be mad at me no more, babe. I said I apologize. Listen to her. You sound like a fool, girl. She over here apologizing to that man. Talking about something. I changed the caption, but don't be mad at me. No, babe. I said I apologize. What kind of sick shit she on? Huh? She on that Dickiana. Real bad. Get off them dicks. All right, so let's fast forward here. Now, this is what happened today. He done came out and told Keyshia Cole he didn't want her ass. He didn't want your goofy ass. Listen to this. Antonio says, we don't want you, Keyshia. Okay? Okay. So, Keyshia, maybe he just misunderstood. All that crap that you gave, maybe he just misunderstood, girl. You know, you gotta forgive him for this. So, go ahead.
You heard? Keyshia Cole, like, you know, like, I'm a player, man. We don't want you, Keyshia. Stay on my word. You heard? And all you people who just be, you know, with the back and forth, I don't go back, I go forward, man. Don't play with me. Play with your kids. or play with your girlfriend if you sweet or whatever you got, you heard? Everything too traditional, you heard? Keyshia Cole, like, you know, like, I'm a player, man. We don't want the people. You know, it's been a lot of hate, a lot of distraction, you know, on my name. You know, they like to drag your name in the dirt when you on top of the clouds, you heard? But the dirt can't reach my face when you this high up, you heard? You see? You see?
Think he's somebody.
You see how high up we is? That's the pavement right there.
You ain't nothing,
so
nigga.
When you throwing dirt, just know it never hit our face because we too high up.
Boy, please.
So all you little people who be making bread off my name and like trying to ruin my name, you feel me? On my dick and on my brand, you feel me?
And this
Cut
is the
all
man
that out.
that
That ain't
wanted.
traditional, you heard? The people, you know, it's been a lot of hate.
Why would you even want this man around your sons, around your kids? He's not even a good role. Come on now. His mental state is fried. What's wrong with her? And then she gonna come out telling some, yeah, I was big tripping, shaking my head. I see it now. Girl, you don't see nothing. I'm not buying nothing. The only reason why you feeling that way because he dumped your behind on national internet. Yeah, he dumped your goofy self on the internet and now you feeling trippy. But guess what, Keyshia? If he calls you up late night on a late night tip, one that kitty cat, your ass gonna give in to him. He know you ain't about nothing. He already smashed your ass. He told the whole world about you. You put tattoos on your body. You ain't even get a ring, girl. He didn't plan to be with you forever. He told the world, it's cool when you can smash an R&B diva. That's it. You not even his type. You not what he want. You don't realize that? And now she want to put her kid involved. I have a 12-year-old son. Yeah, you been having a 12-year-old son. What's up, Miss Obvious? You should have thought about your 12-year-old son before you got with this maniac. And think about it, Keyshia. Your 12-year-old son had to see his mom get trashed and dissed on the internet by Antonio Brown, a big, a sport man, and all his homeboys talking about, yeah, your mama got smashed by Antonio Brown, and now he threw your mama ass out in these streets, and she out here looking sorry. You know, you got 2 kids, 2 sons on top of that. Come on, and why you would want this man to be around your kids, influencing them? She says like that type disrespect for what? What? What's wrong with her? Why you not mad? You should be cussing his butt out. You don't got no tea on him, Keyshia Cole? Girl, please. Couldn't be me. Girl, if I was around Antonio and I was going to deal with that type of crazy, I'm going to get some tea on his ass. Trust and believe me. And once he think he was going to do something to me, foul like this, booyah. Yeah, I got your ass all on the internet, nigga. Yeah, I'm not letting you just go out like that. Yeah, you didn't embarrass me, and I'm just going to say, I'm sorry. I should think about my son. Girl, bye. Anyway, she said nothing is worth that level of disrespect, especially when you don't deserve it. He's been disrespecting people. But like you said, maybe he's misunderstood. So maybe he's misunderstood when it comes to disrespecting your ass. How about that? You know, she said, has so much love and respect and admiration for you. I guess that wasn't mutual either. All right, no, it was not. You can't tell out of all these relationships and stuff, and you a role model for all these people and love advice and love songs. You can't see that. Everybody else saw but you. What's wrong with you? You know what, Keyshia Cole? All them friends you got, cancel them. They not no good friends, and they not helping you open your eyes. They making you sleep. Cancel all them people around you. You need to get with a new crew. All right, and hold on, because I seen somebody. Come on, donated $2. Hey, the woman who don't exist to you donated $2. She said on the national internet still doing ratchetness. Yes, she is. I thank you for that $2, y'all. And feel free, y'all know y'all can cash app to Pink Lips 500. It's at the bottom if y'all want to support me, because you know I need that damn support. And yes, they got the AC working. They came up early this morning, knocking on my door, and good thing, because I was up in the morning, and he came in, he did his thing, and he left, and the AC is working really nice now. You know, I can sleep tonight. All right, girl, I cannot sleep in that hot ass heat. I can't do it. And I do not like a fan over me. I don't like that fan over me. I don't like sleeping with the fan. I don't like fan on me, period. But I cannot sleep in no hot in bed. I can't sleep like that. You know, I be tough. I like to sleep in the cold. I love keeping my room freezing cold, and I love to snuggle in the covers. I've always been that way. I love my house cold. That's just what it is. Anyway, she said, I guess the love and admiration was not mutual. No, it's not. Okay, I don't want to hear no Keyshia Cole song either. All right, so I want to know what you guys think about this. And her sister has something to say too. This is what her sister said. She says, why do we let that clown look like this disrespect women? Ask your sister, Neffy. You know, this is what Neffy want to know. Why did Keyshia Cole allow him to disrespect her? Now, this is time. Y'all, we need y'all to call these phone lines so we can get some understanding. And I just want to say thank you, Arian. A-A-R-O-N, okay? Aaron, okay, yeah. Thank you, Aaron, for donating $10. It took me a minute, Aaron. I love you, Aaron. I thank you for that $10, okay? Yeah, thank you. That's gonna be my lunch money tomorrow, okay? You know I love to eat. And you know gas prices is so high. Let's give a big thank you to Iris donating $4. I appreciate that. I can give me a honey bun with that. Okay, so comment, let us know. Feel free to call in. Let's see if we got some callers. Please call in on this madness. Calling from 215, you're live on the air.
GG, hey woman.
Hey baby, how you doing?
How you doing? It's Brick House woman. How are you?
What's going on? Now talk about this Keyshia Cole. What's your thoughts?
It's just I can obviously see between the lines that, you know, from what she's saying, which she's not making sense. And the guy she's talking to on live is just it's like they having excuses for, you know, what Antonio has done. And my thing is, Keyshia is a R&B diva. Yes, she is. And I'm like, how old is this guy? Because for one, you cannot disrespect someone of that level like that. Like, just do it out in the public like that. Like, just put it out there and just put her, you know.
But you know what I think? You know what I think? Keyshia, stop playing. You know, do you have a fetish, Keyshia Cole? Do you get off with men dogging you out? Did that turn you on? Or that got something to do with like your childhood trauma that you have not healed with? Right. Because it seemed like he disrespects your behind closed doors, and you cool with that. Maybe, but when he does it out in the front street, everybody see it. Now you want to feel like, you know, and you wasn't even mad. You just like paid it dust. And that to let me know he been treating your behind like this. This ain't nothing new for him.
Yes. Right. It's like she just smiling and trying to fake it all because she don't want people to know that she hurt. But she did mention that, you know, it was a little harsh. It was a lot of harsh. At the end of the day, the best bounce back she could have done was like just say, you know what? We had a great time. I felt your pain. We talked. Any of us women can run into a man, you know, that you never know out of nowhere. Y'all just, you know, they had this little chemistry with, or y'all are busting it up, having a good conversation. Y'all talking about some things or whatever. And you never know if y'all want to staying around each other a little too long, and whatever happened. That's here and there. But you can tell within the seconds or minutes that, okay, this is not the guy that I can see myself laying up with, or this, that, there. I don't care what he has going on, how much money he had. I have my own money. I do my own thing. Like, I don't know. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like,
okay,
this
but
is
hold on. Look at her past history. What about her other baby daddy? And then the other one after that. And then the other man she was dealing with after that. Come on. It's a pattern here. You don't see it?
I think I don't know, it's like either she's looking for love or she's looking for revenge or she want to get over her
She gotta love
exes.
herself. Don't you think she gotta pick herself,
She gotta
love herself? She don't love herself. She don't love herself. Being with him is not loving yourself, because he ain't gonna love you. He don't even love himself.
Right, and he sounds so immature, and I'm like, how old is this guy? And he just, when I look at the video,
girl, come on, stop it, sweetheart. You know how these men are, cause he's an athlete.
Oh my God.
You know what they say about athletes now? Is all athletes dummy? No, they're not. But we are in a society where they tell these boys you don't have to get an education. All you gotta do is throw this ball and learn how to catch a ball. And you know what? Something else, y'all want to sit up on these platforms and talk about, women's. You're not gonna be able to get a high, what you call that, a high value man, because what they say is only 3% or 10%. Well, let me tell you something, niggas. Y'all ain't gonna be able to be basketball and football players, because what's the percentage of that, of making it there? But you don't want to go down to every little boy or a teenager and say, hey, nigga, you ain't gonna make it a sport. It's only 1% of black people that's gonna make it, so you may as well hang that dream up. You know, tell your parents you ain't gonna make it, you ain't gonna be shit. You may as well get a job being a plumber, because that's what you're going to do all your life. You're not going to be able to have them dreams. You know what I mean? I could go on and on, but go ahead.
It's just crazy, because I'm like, Keyshia, what are you going to do now? I'm like, you know, you are a woman. I said, and your son is 12 years old. And it's like, when you got a child that old, you become even more mature and wiser, because you start looking at what kind of mate can I see myself with, and who can I bring around? I can't bring that around.
You know she's not thinking like that. She not thinking. That's not her mindset.
It's just ridiculous. And he sounds so goofy. He talking about some we don't want you, Keyshia. You know, when he just come out and say it like that.
He talking about him and his dick. That's what he's talking about, him and his Peter. His Peter don't want her ass no more, and he don't want her ass either.
He said, we talking about him and his
his Peter. That's what it is. His Peter hit that already. And he just hit it just because she's an R&B diva. If Keyshia Cole did not a R&B diva famous, he wouldn't pay that hoe no mind. He would not pay her no mind.
And that was his caption. That was his caption. You know you pimping. You know you pimping when you can hit an R&B diva. Like, hold up.
And he called it a pimp. And you know what pimp, what versus hoes. She a hoe. She a mama hoe.
She's gonna need a real bounce back. Maybe she needs to get her surgery done and get her big booty.
No. You gotta protect your kids out here. You got this man out here, random man, calling you a hoe, telling the world that my mama got pimped out by a nothing ass nigga, uneducated ass nigga. Come on, only thing he got working for him is when he's a talented football player and he got some money. Who cares about that?
Right. Gigi, as a woman, I'm just thinking about this. I'm thinking about how she's feeling inside and how her bounce back is going to come along. Like, she has to still live for her child. I know that and now that it's all over the internet, it's going to make it worse for her mentally.
Time out. I'm slamming the damn table. She put this shit out on the internet. I shouldn't have to know her damn business. She did that. She did that. Yes, and let me tell you something else. A lot of y'all telling y'all business. Girl, let me tell you something. I was out shopping today, right? Right? Girl, why this nigga come talking to me, right? A salesperson. Shout out. I hope he ain't listening, right? And he was nice and cool, whatever. And then, I kept on going and looking what I was looking at. He come over here talking about some, yeah, I want to help you this and help you that. And I just want to let you know, I like what you like. You know what I'm saying? I like that jacket. I wish I had that. I said, in my mind, like, nigga, you telling me too much information. Just be nice if you want to help. I don't need to know what you like in the bedroom. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I guess you know how people are. He had a good intention, but I'm just saying that to say that everybody nowadays is putting their stuff on the internet and they putting their business out here on Front Street. So that's what Keyshia do. She did this. She put her business out here. She did interviews about this out here. She did this. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, Keyshia, well, how you going to come back to this man then? You're going to have to keep it real about, look, nigga, I was there for you. You was a little broken. Or just say, look, nigga, I just wanted to be slammed a little bit. I just wanted to get a little smashed, nigga, and you was at the right time. Come back at him, his ass hard, or come out with a rap album and get your
can't do that. She can't say, I just want to get smashed, because she was lovey-dovey, and, it's just something about him. He was struggling, and, I seen his emotions, but first of all, I thought niggas didn't have emotions, right? But anyway, she said, I saw his emotions, and, I related, and I identified to him as a black man, because it's so hard, and the struggle is so real for black men, and it tugged on my heart, and I wanted to be the one to help him. Girl, you can't even help your damn self. You can't even help the two kids you got. You know what I mean? Your kids need help.
She just with her baby father, G? I'm sorry, but wasn't she just with her on a vacation or something with the baby father?
I don't know, girl. You telling me something new.
It was just a video all up. She just had I would just say, would I say this was a week ago or last week or something? She was just on a vacation. I don't know if it was a birthday thing or something was going on. I don't know, between her or him or the kids, but they were just on a vacation. She was just dancing around him, showing off in the video and everything. At the end of the day, you putting it out there too, like, oh, me. I'm like thinking, like, okay, are you saying you and baby daddy are cool now, or y'all getting back together, or y'all together? But now out of nowhere, you got the tattoo on the bottom of your back, and you just, oh, I like this man, and I smashed him, and he put me out there thing. I'm confused, please. I'm confused. Keep your business behind closed doors, because you all over the place trying to find yourself right now, and we don't want to see you out here like that. Like, I love me some people.
And what's she trying to prove? What's she trying to prove to y'all? Because first of all, even if she did care about him, we don't need to know that. Do I need to know who she with? Do you need to know who she with?
Yeah, because we don't like him. We don't care for him, and he's not someone that any of us would want to date or care to be looking at, because he's just like a clown, like we just don't want to look at him with the big goofy shoes and the big red nose and all. That's all we see. We don't care for him. I don't know why she brought him to the screen to make him feel like he's relevant now. Now we got to keep seeing him probably here and there popping up with videos.
She did this thing before with that man that talked about her mama. And he said, I sell sugar boogers to your mama. The next time we seen Keyshia Cole, she was laid up with this man on the Versus channel. So this is her MO. This is what she deal with. And if it's a man like Floyd Mayweather, he's known for putting paws on women. Yeah, she's still gonna be cool with him. She's still gonna be cool with him.
Yeah.
Wow. So these are the type of girls you gotta watch out for.
Yeah. It's okay that you can tell that Keyshia likes to have fun and she's goofy, because she was even with the young boy and had a baby by him. So she like a little kiddiness and she's a little goofy and silly. But it's to an extent, there's a limit to it. It's like, how goofy do you want the guy to be? You think he's playing with you and he's goofing off and doing things to you and treating you a certain way, and y'all just laughing it off and you're like, he's okay. No, it's a limit to it.
I think it's different between goofy and disrespect. He disrespect.
Yes.
So, and she's always the butt of the joke. And I think she get turned on by it. I don't know. But I love talking to you. Make sure you call back, okay? All right, we're going to go on to the next caller. Calling from 912. You're live on the air. 912.
Hello, Gossip Girl.
Hey, baby, how you doing? You gotta tell. What's your thoughts about this Antonio Brown and Keyshia Cole?
Honestly,
What's up?
I don't blame Keyshia. I don't like. I feel like she's just a girl in love, and I get it. And I honestly feel like people are really judging her.
I'm judging her. So you talk to me. Talk to me about it. Cause you got a problem with me judging her. And go ahead. And I ain't gonna take it no type of way, cause I can tell by your heart you're a good spirit, and I love that. But you know what? She's a grown woman. She's a grown woman out here.
I agree.
Yeah.
She's a grown woman. Not only that, I feel like he's really foul in a sense. I don't agree with nothing he said about her. I can understand. I think we get things messed up because we have to look at it like this. Yeah, she's in the media. She's a public figure, but she's a human being at the end of the day. And we all have been in situations where we have been in love with some
hold on. We have not all, I can't relate. We have not all been in this situation. Comment, let us know. Can you relate with Keyshia Cole? Have y'all been in love like this before? Press 1. If you've never been in love like this before, press 2. But you say you have.
No, I have, and I know a lot of women who has.
Okay, well, tell us from your perspective, what's going on with you, and how did you get over it?
The only thing I can fault her for, I can't really fault her for it because she was acting on emotions, is getting a tattoo of someone. I would never do that. That's just something I wouldn't do because I just never do that. But for her doing, I think we don't hold these guys accountable, and we need to start doing that. Because
well, don't you think it stopped with her? Don't you think it stopped with her? If you're dating this man, hold his behind accountable. You know how he's been portraying himself, and you know how he disrespects other women. Why don't you hold him accountable and say, nigga, I'm not going to give you a piece a day because you're not even responsible for the actions that you caused.
Yeah, we can go into that. I think that
you just said hold him accountable. The person that need to hold him accountable is the person that's dating him, or if he's trying to get to know you, you need to hold these niggas accountable. She is the main one that need to hold him accountable.
And as she should, but I don't think we the jury nor the judge to judge her. Because as much as you say you don't agree, you never been in that situation, I can rest assured that we all have been in that situation where we love someone who don't reciprocate that or doesn't give us those feelings back. None of us are perfect. That's what I'm trying to
right.
say.
None of us are perfect, but I've never been on that side. You know, maybe have I been on the other side?
Been on that side?
No, I've always had niggas that was in love with me, and I was never in love with them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Are you married?
No.
Are you? Have you received a ring? So.
Yes, I have received a ring. I've been proposed to twice. Okay, and then I in love with them. I love them, but I was never. No, I don't give my heart easily. Nah.
And you shouldn't, because we all got to get to know someone. Honestly, the only thing in this situation I can say, I'm a little iffy about is you getting his name or his initials tatted on your back or chest or wherever it was. Like, I would never do that. I just feel like that's too much. But I feel like people are really judging her really too harshly because I feel like everybody can relate to that situation.
But everybody can't relate. Even people in the comment section said, you know what, they never got played like this, so they never did, was in love with a man.
And I'm concerned about that. I'm really concerned about those individuals who said they've never been in that situation.
They smarting up. What? So you want everybody to go through that?
Honestly, I really do not. I want everybody to be their best and live their life their best. But I can honestly say, the ones who's backing that up, I can't say. I wouldn't bet money on that they haven't been in that situation. I beg to differ. I can rest assure you, all those people has been in that situation. And my thing
you can't say that, baby, because you don't know them, and everybody experience is different, and we all do not go through things the same way. We don't have the same mindset. We're not a monolith. So, do I have different flaws? I have different flaws, but that's not one of them. When it comes to relationships, being in the role of Keyshia Cole and this shit right here. Oh hell no. But you know, that's why I got you on here to tell me your side, so maybe I can, because you want me to be more sympathetic, right, to your plight.
I think
so help me out.
Yes.
Well, this is you. This is who you are. You identify with Keyshia Cole and what she's going through. So help me out
honestly,
to help me sympathize for you, because you with this dog ass nigga. You know he a dog. You don't hold him accountable.
Listen, let me clarify that. So I haven't been in a situation where I have got someone tatted on me, and the next day they, you know, retreat from that and just dog me out. I've never been in that situation ever. And I don't think I will ever put myself in that situation. Honestly, I have been in a situation. It was a little different, but hurt was still involved. And I think we can all, I want to say we can all relate to that. Because I honestly feel like
I think we all got different flaws. Like I have different flaws, but that's not it. Okay, I tell you some flaws that I've had in relationships. Well, I have a flaw. I don't give 100% in relationships.
Okay. Can you explain
I have
to me
a
why?
flaw that you have to love me 10 times more before I even think about being with you. I cannot be in a relationship with a nigga that I like him more. If I like you more than you like me, then I don't be in that.
Thinking like that, I can understand why you turned down 2 proposals. I can understand that. If you think like that logically, that's something. Honestly, that's something you probably need to do.
Each proposal was different, baby. One proposal, I knew I did not want to be with him. First of all, I was young as hell. I was what, 19, 20? Do you think I want to be married at goddamn that young age? I didn't want to be with this nigga for the rest of my life. Goddamn, that sound like prison to me. I want to enjoy my life. Yeah. I want to learn. I want to grow. I didn't want to depend on him for everything. You know, he got mad at me if I called my mama for help, if I wanted money. He said, well, why don't you call me? You should talk to me. You don't ever go to your parents. I didn't want that. I didn't want that type of control. I wanted to be able to make mistakes. I couldn't make mistakes with him. You know, he want to guide me and do everything and have all. I didn't want that. So, yeah, I broke up with his ass, and then he got crazy, started hitting the walls, talking about he popping pills, he about to take himself out of here.
No, ma'am.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That's really
so that's why I didn't go, finish with that motherfucker. But anyway, I've always been a type. You're going to have to love me a lot more. You're going to have to do it for me a lot more before I show any interest. And if you don't, then I'm not going to invest my time in that shit. And that's just that. So Keyshia Cole mentality is totally different. I would probably, if I really wanted to be with that nigga, I'd probably be with him on a low. But I wouldn't tell anybody that I was with him. I'd be ashamed of being with motherfucking Antonio, how he act. That type of nigga, it would only be for some dickiana, and it would be on a low. I'd be like, nigga, don't tell nobody I'm with you. You know, I don't want to be seen with your ass. You'll ruin my reputation. Hell no. And that's how I go.
Let's clarify this. You mentioned her being with multiple guys prior to this point in her life. Now, maybe I'm not aware of some things, but the only person I have known her to deal with prior to this situation was her baby daddy, her first baby daddy. She has the little boy by. Then she has the youngest son, and then whoever else. But I mean, I think we're trying to make her out to be some whore on the street, and like she just, you know, popping and jumping everyone on this man and that man. I never know. She's like really least problematic. She has an attitude. I can understand that. She do have her ways. I have read and seen her ways, but I don't think she's not really giving me that vibe. I honestly think she was with her first baby daddy for a while. So I think we're taken away from that. And I just think she's gullible. And like I said, if we really want to get into it, it'd be a lot of digging, because you have to look at her upbringing, her mama, and, you know, all that stuff. She just lost her mother. So I don't want to judge her too hard. I know how it feels to be a female. You head over heels. It really doesn't matter what age. It's 60, 80-year-old women's right now head over here for somebody, you know, that don't mean them no good. So you know, I'm not gonna judge it too hard. I know I'm a female. I have been in a situation. You know, so to me, the only difference is she's in the public, so we can cast a stone. We can judge her in that aspect. But I'm gonna tell you about that guy. He something ain't right, and I don't know what made her decide to talk to someone like that, even get his initials tatted on her. But that right there is just too much for me. I would
They
have
said
never.
that she was with
But
Bow
I
Wow
wouldn't
and
judge
Jeezy, girl.
her. Who?
Bow Wow and
Not Bow
Jeezy.
Wow.
Yes, girl. That's what they said. She
I
was
never
giving it
heard
up.
Bow Wow.
She was giving up that kitty cat
Oh
to
my
Bow
God.
Wow and Jeezy, girl. That's what they say. You don't know your girlfriend like you think you know your girlfriend.
Oh, well, I never claimed her to be my girlfriend.
Girl, she your
but just, I
girlfriend,
never heard
please.
that.
You love Keyshia Cole. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's your girl. That's your
To be
girl.
honest with you, well, okay, let's quiet as it kept. Keyshia Cole's done got us through a lot of sleepless nights. So let's move on that because she has done made a lot of hits. I'm not gonna lie, she has done got me through a lot of
That's
depressed
your
phases.
girl. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And honestly, deep in your heart, you love Keyshia too.
I think she all right. I think Keyshia Cole is cool, but she's not my top 10 to go to. She didn't get me through no sleepless nights.
Oh, her music has you. I'm pretty sure
Beyonce got me through some sleepless nights. Beyonce, my girl.
And look at that situation.
And Keyshia Cole has something nasty to say about Beyonce. How could you, Keyshia? How could you? How could you?
Well, I love Beyonce. I honestly do. Even Beyonce went through some stuff. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, stop holding these celebrities, especially women, to a certain degree because we all go through some stuff. If Beyonce went through it, Keyshia Cole went through it. No matter your mama done went through it.
Keyshia, goddamn it! Don't you put my mama in this? You going too damn far. You going too damn far now. Okay, you going too far. Nah, my mama a Christian woman now. She's a Christian now. Come on.
And my mom, listen, my mama is a Christian. Actually, my mom is a Christian too. She done been through some things. Trust and believe. And if Beyonce
maybe
can go
so, but
it,
nothing on this level. This is a different level now. Keyshia Cole.
That's why. Listen, if Beyonce can go through it, that's why I feel like it's hard to believe that you never went through it.
Beyonce is not okay. You talking about what she went through? Beyonce getting cheated on?
Wasn't that in the media?
Yeah, that was a whole marriage. This is not a marriage. This is just a fling. And Keyshia Cole in love with a man that have not done anything for her. Has no value. He has no value. Adds no value. Nothing.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
And she's in love with that. You cannot compare that to Beyonce and Jay-Z marriage, and they have kids. Come on now.
Actually, honestly, I feel bad comparing it to their marriage.
You can't. You cannot compare it to that.
Well, listen.
Beyonce would never be in this relationship with Antonio Brown. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely.
Absolutely
her
not.
Relationship is on a bigger. You're right. So
Jay-Z would never come out and disrespect Beyonce like this. Come on, absolutely not.
Absolutely. And let me tell you this: I wouldn't even compare the two or argue on that because that just makes Beyonce and her relationship look a little iffy. Because if Beyonce, someone who's considered beautiful, has a perfect life and go through it, why trip on Keyshia Cole? She's been real. And she's been very transparent through her life.
Girl, this is what you do. Tell Keyshia Cole to call us. Okay, call the line, Keyshia Cole. Tell your girlfriend to call the line. I love you, boo. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. Caller from 2720. You're live on the air.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine. I don't even know how I got here. I just clicked on YouTube, but I have been seeing that about Keyshia Cole, so I learned a lot on your show because I didn't know she got the tattoo. But when I seen it today on 9 Mag, and she was like her feelings was hurt and all this shit, first thing I said about Keyshia Cole is I love her a lot. I do. Keyshia Cole, she's the shit. But she is too fucking clingy. and too public and clingy with it.
Girl,
like,
they said say it in the comment section. She was with the game too, and you know he a dog.
Yeah, she's been with GIGI and I like, but she goes public to me too quick. Like, you don't even be with these men for 53 seconds, and then you all on live and shit, and you grinning and geek, and then so I think Keyshia Cole coochie might not be right. I'm just saying. Bye.
Girl, all right, honey. Ooh-wee. All right, caller from 706. You're live on the air. Hello? 706.
Hello?
Yeah, baby. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Talk to me. What's your thoughts about Keyshia Cole and Antonio Brown?
I feel really bad because as young women, we can't be that stupid. And when you're pretty and you're attractive like that, and you carry yourself sloppy like that, like you're not supposed to be out there wild like that. She's a beautiful girl, and she has a great anointing on her to sing and do a great work. But
hold on, girl.
Life,
somebody just told me she wanted to marry Birdman. Are you serious? She wanted to be a beer.
That's what I heard.
Damn, that's a whole lot of niggas. The Game, Birdman, Antonio Brown.
That's how the devil. How the devil does because she's gifted. Her mother wasn't there to coach her through that. Because I had two beautiful daughters, and I coached them on that. I'm hard on that. I did not lay with no man for
she
no
was with
free.
Tyrese too.
It's terrible. But I'm praying for her, and I'm a fast because she's gifted. She has a good gift, and when she sings those songs, she blesses a lot of women because a lot of them is weak like that. You should have never even went live like that. After you went all through that mess with the Jeezy, you should have walked it another way. But because her mother is not there, she didn't have that training when she came up as a young girl, and so. I feel bad for her. She's too pretty and she's very anointed and gifted to be out there, and she's so hurt. She was laughing and laughing. But
oh no, she too pretty. Okay, what if she was ugly? Then what?
No, girl. What I'm saying, she's very attractive.
Okay, I'm just saying, what if she was not
attractive?
I'm not
say no girl
Does that
ugly.
mean she deserves like mess?
No, she shouldn't have. No, I teach women that. Like, I do a lot of outreach. Like, carry yourself, like a woman. Don't just. What can he give you? Nothing but sex. She got money and everything. So, but that shouldn't be your main thing because you're gonna have to raise if you had a girl, you would be looking really bad. But because she didn't have that discipline out there, she didn't like. Her mother was never there. I've been in my girls' life so I was hard on them.
Well, she did have a mom.
My mom taught me don't lay with no man. Huh?
Her biological mom was not there, but didn't she have a mom? She was adopted.
Yeah, but she's saying she was traveling when she was 15, 16, just going, trying to get in the industry. So she didn't have a lot of coaching. But I'm gonna pray for her. Because she needs that. What we need to do is pray for her. We have some Keyshias in our family. And a lot of young girls, they get weak. They have everything, so all they want is a thrill. They want sex. They're attracted to sex. And,
Oh, no. Okay, so you think Keyshia Cole just want that Dickiana. Well, it's a lot of Dickianas out here that's not famous.
She won't love. She won't love.
Well, she should have known she's not getting it from Antonio Brown.
They think sex and making love.
You know how many? Come on, stop it. You know how many freaky thoughts that Antonio Brown smashed on the daily?
I know.
Who in their right mind thinking, I'm gonna do it with Antonio Brown, and he's gonna fall in love with me? Doing it with Antonio Brown ain't gonna do nothing.
Listen. I've been hearing about this boy. I'm almost 60. I watch a lot of internet and, just keep up on the stuff. His name was out there way before she got him, so she shouldn't have never went with him. But they are attracted to those bad boys. They are attracted to those thugs, those bad boys. He was talking crazy, acting crazy. She shouldn't have never went with, but them are her types. Them are her types of dudes. Except for that Nico guy, he wasn't that like GIGI and Gang and all them other boys, but that's what she attracted to.
I guess she sees power in that. She sees power and dysfunction. All right, well, we're going to have to pray for her, like you said.
Let's just pray for her.
Okay, we're going to pray for her. Well, we're going to let you go, boo. We're going to let you go. Caller from next caller, 858, live on the air. How you doing?
Hey, can you hear me, Gigi?
Yeah, girl, I can hear you good. What's up, baby?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Everything's good. I'm glad that y'all talking about Keyshia today.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to defend Frankie, Keyshia's mother. I knew Frankie. I did some time with her at CIW. And when I knew her, she never said anything about Keyshia. But one day, out of the blue, one of her songs was on. And Frankie said, that's my daughter. And I say, your daughter? She said, yeah, that's my daughter. I said, your biological daughter? She said, yeah, I swear. She came out of me. So we started talking about her. And we started talking about, well, how are you here? And that's your daughter. Well, it appears that, you know how when you give a letter to a person to have parental control, power of attorney over your child, and especially during that time, because Frankie was heavy in the streets. So she gave Yvonne Cole permission, like if Keyshia got sick, she could take her to the hospital. But one day, Frankie came back to get Keyshia, and Yvonne wouldn't give Keyshia to Frankie. She told her she was unfit and she was going to adopt Keyshia. And wasn't nothing Frankie could do because she was still on drugs. So Leon and Yvonne, they adopted Keyshia. So recently, Leon just died from COVID-19.
I'm sorry
and
to hear that.
For years, huh?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so for years, Keyshia was under the impression that her father was a white man, when in actuality, after she found him, it was Virgil Hunter. He was a boxing coach, right? So anytime I would see something in the magazines that we had circulating in the facility about Keyshia, I would rip it off and I would give it to Frankie. We used to sit up there and we would play dominoes. So then this one time, Tyra Banks was getting ready to come to the facility. So I told Frankie, Frankie was in fire camp. That's where she got that man down from. So I told Frankie, I said, you need to say something to Tyra, because at this time, Frankie didn't know where Keyshia was or how to contact her. And so Frankie went up to Tyra and, she started crying and talked about how Keyshia was her daughter, but they wouldn't let her know where she was and she had no contact with her. So after Tyra visited CIW, she contacted Keyshia, and Keyshia eventually came up to the prison to see her mother. And then after Frankie got out, she was able to help her with that show, The Way It Is. So Keyshia grew up. Keyshia is just like Frankie. She is so soft. She's so tender that even when she should be mad, when you look at Keyshia, she smiles when she's frustrated or when she's stressed, because this girl has been pulled in multiple directions by multiple people all her life, and she's always trying to help people, even her family, even when it doesn't play out well for Keyshia. Y'all see it with y'all own eyes, but she does the best she can, and people take advantage of people like that. Keyshia is really a gentle soul. She doesn't know how to be gangster. She trying. She really doesn't need to be with these bad boys because she's not a bad girl. You understand what I'm saying?
You right.
And they taking advantage of that. She's soft and tender and gentle, just like Frankie was, and funny and kind. But hey, so that's what I wanted to say about Keyshia and Frankie. Frankie did the best she could, you know, and she let Yvonne keep Keyshia for Keisha's best interest. And so Keyshia has a lot to overcome, especially when you think your father's white and you find out that he's a black man. I mean, that's confusing in itself. But he looks just like, or she looks just like him. So that's what I wanted to contribute to this conversation today concerning Keyshia. You know, don't be too hard on her. She's been through a lot. And if it were your child, you should be able to understand as well what she's dealing with. She doesn't know how to deal with these types of men.
So going forward, how do you deal with that?
I think Keyshia might need some real counseling to deal with the pain that she's looking. It seems like she's looking for love, but she's looking in all the wrong places. Now, there's a song that she made. It's called I Remember, and that song was made for Frankie. You know, you could hear the hurt that she's putting out there, you know, waking up and your mom's not there, or, you know, just wanting someone to be there and they're not there. So give I Remember another listen, and listen from a child wanting their mother, wanting love and not getting it.
But you
even
know
though
what?
Yvonne
you know what I think? I think, okay, you sound really nice, you know, and I would love to take that advice. But considering a person that get a thrill out of thugs, usually, you know, you have to play hardball with those type of people to get their attention, because that's what triggers them. Being nice and subtle and, oh, baby, give me a hug. That's not going to do it, because she's going to go right back and get one of them thugs and be on that Dickiana again and again. You know, you see how he treated her.
Looking for love.
You see how he treated her. He treated her like crap, and it got her attention. You know what I'm saying?
But I bet you this. I understand, but I bet you this. At the end of the day, Keisha's still gonna laugh and smile. At the end of the day, she not gonna cry about it, because she knows she got to move past it and get over it, because crying don't add to nothing.
Well, she do
Why
need to
cry
cry,
about it?
because you just said that she's going through stuff and she's holding stuff in. She need to let it out. Just like, did you know this man came out and said, that's why I sold sugar bookers to your mama, and talking real bad about her mama.
And he probably did. And he probably did.
He did. It's
and
on
Keisha
the
was
internet.
like, Keisha was like, probably, and I hope it was good. And if he wasn't going to sell it to her and Frankie was looking for it.
She was offended. It ain't no way around that. He was purposely did it with intent to hurt their family. Of
course, to hurt her, to break her. Yeah, men try to break women like Keyshia because she just dusted off her shoulder. You know, she could be offended for a minute, but the same way she got over Bow Wow, the same way she got over Birdman,
but it doesn't
the same way
work for her, because she does this and she's still in these situations again and again. It's like it's a constantly bumping your head against the wall. Yeah, okay, I'm going to bump my head against the wall, but I'm going to have a smile on my face when I do it. Let's bump it.
Well, keep in mind what the choice, keep in mind the pool that she has to pick from.
What do you mean?
That there. Okay, she's picking no good men because there's a bunch of no good men in the dating pool. You know, if you get a good man in there, I'm sure she'll pick one, but there are a lot of no good men
in that
dating pool.
So of course maybe she don't want that type of man.
I'm sure she does, but you know you got to kiss a lot of frogs to find a prince, and that's all she's doing is kissing them frogs. I don't blame her at all, because when one door closes, another one opens. I bet you she ain't going to be alone for long. She going the same way they think they walking out of her life. She's stepping up out of theirs, and she's still making money doing it. And I hope she get a good album out of it.
She's crying right now. She's crying.
Yeah, but you don't see not one tear fall from her eye. You have not seen one tear.
But we know she crying, and it's very sad.
No, we don't know that. We don't know that. We don't know that. Because I know that Keyshia is soft and gentle, but she a G too. Just
I don't think that G is helping her.
I promise you, he getting more press by saying he was with Keyshia than she ever got by saying she was with him. Because the thing is, I didn't even know who he was. I had to go look up to see who he was. Okay, so he getting more by saying something about Keyshia than she ever got by saying something about him. She making him relevant. He's not doing nothing to add clout to her. So he clout chasing.
Well, he's throwing mud on her name. And it's
well, that's all right, because you know what? If you pick up mud to throw on somebody's name, your hand gonna get dirty first. Okay, so he dirty first.
He's not hurting right now.
He shouldn't have said nothing. A real man would have just walked away from it. A real man don't kiss and tell.
Was she the one that told everybody she wasn't celibate? And she missed him.
She wasn't celibate?
And she missed him so much. Oh, I miss him
she got the right to miss him. When you don't do your shows, I miss you. I be like, I wonder when Gigi going live.
It's not even that way.
I know,
okay?
no, I be, yes.
It's
I be
not
setting
that
my
way.
reminders for you.
Look, you silly. No. But I understand that you really care about her and you really love her. So that's just what it is.
I care about a lot of women who I see struggling and going through issues. But just because a man talk about a woman don't mean that man is right. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't like him at all. The thing is,
exactly.
What's going on with her? For her to be blinded and keep on being in these situations over and over and over. And she liked these type of men. She is drawn to this toxic type of man. She feel like she can fix them, but she need to work on herself. Stop trying to fix these niggas that are thugs.
Trauma attracts trauma. People meet you where they at. If she's so messed up, then what kind of man would he have been to find her interesting, lovable, or
he didn't want to be with her.
Effable.
He just wanted to smash her and just say he did an R&B diva, and that's what he did. He said he pimped that hoe.
He ain't. Please.
And you know she got a tattoo on him. Yeah, girl, she got a tattoo all over her body of him. Mm-hmm.
Just on the backside. But you know what? Anytime, it's always been known that anytime people get tattoos, the relationship is pretty much over. That's like the exit. You get a tattoo, it's over. When anybody gets a tattoo, watch how long that relationship lasts after that tattoo. Okay?
All right. Well, I enjoyed you, boo. Make sure you call back. We're going to let you go. Calling from 111. You're live on the air. Hello? 111.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey there, how you doing, Gossip in the City?
What's up, boo? Talk to me. What's your thoughts?
Really wanted to say with Keyshia, I just feel like she should have known better with that type of guy. You know, he was already out there just very disrespectful anyway. She should have just hit and ran. I wouldn't even try to make no type of relationship with that. That's how I feel about
And
Keyshia
everybody
and him.
warned her. Everybody told her.
But you know what? Everybody have to tell her. She can see it herself. She's in social media too. She done seen how disrespectful he walked off from the team. I mean, that's just his character.
And
He's
did
very
you see how he treated his other women?
Yeah. I just feel like he was the type you should have just hit and run and keep it pushing.
Girl, let me tell you something I heard. I didn't know this until I saw it in the chat room tonight. Did you know they said that she was trying to get with Birdman? What? Yeah, Birdman.
She was with Birdman or she was with him?
Girl, what was it, y'all, in the chat room? What was she trying to do? Was she trying to be with him or marry him or what's going on?
Birdman?
Yeah, I didn't even know that, child. Birdman, that's what I'm saying.
Wow,
She over here
Birdman.
trying to be a beard.
Oh, then.
Yeah, they said he don't even like
Birdman.
women.
Exactly. But you know what? I am gonna pray for Keyshia too. But she needs to go sit down, and she do need to go get some counseling. Seriously, she needs to get her together.
Did she think
Leave
she
them
gonna
no
turn
good
them
niggas
out?
alone.
She
Excuse
think
my
she.
language. Leave them
Do you
alone.
think she gonna, did she think she was gonna turn them straight or turn them out?
That's what she probably was thinking. Because I was seeing the little videos, and when I seen it, I was like, before it all came out, I was saying, they messing around. She's screwing that man. I seen it. I was like, they was too close. She was all on them in the videos, and they was making it, doing her dance all around them and stuff. I'm like, they fucking. But she was messing with the wrong one. I would have been just hitting and running. That was it. That's all he could.
Yeah, they
for,
say he got
run.
Tony Braxton now. That's what they say in the chat room.
What?
Tony Braxton is his beard. Yeah, Tony Braxton and Birdman.
Are they together still?
That's what they say. They still together. And why?
Oh, okay.
So they with him. Well, see, and that's the thing. You know, it's a lot. I don't know if he bi or straight. I don't know what he is. But people just say he loves men. I don't know. You know. So there you have it. You know what I mean?
But there you have it. Yeah, hit and run, and that's it.
But do you think it's love? Do you think it's love? I don't
love where?
I don't think it's love between Tony Braxton and Birdman.
I don't even understand the whole little relationship. That don't even seem like Tony's type.
That don't even go together, right?
That don't even go together. No, it don't.
Oh shit! Well, I guess
I can't see that. I really don't. I thought they were split up by now.
No, he still need a beard because you know he probably got his boyfriend on the low or a few of them.
God, you so silly.
He probably got a few of them. And you know he getting older, child. You know he got to have a woman or something. Do he got kids?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I know Lil Wayne was son.
Yeah, they was kissing too. You know how they do.
Yeah, that part. You know, it's a history with him, and I don't even know what's wrong with Tony. I don't see that. I just don't see it.
Well,
and
you
have
know
you
they
heard about
said she
Janet
was
Jackson
on
trying to get with Bruno Mars?
Janet Jackson and
I've
Bruno
been hearing
Mars.
about it on social media.
Well, I know they said she don't mind divesting from black niggas. You know what I mean? So,
right.
And she don't mind short men either, like men that are small, because you know she was with Debray Dupree. And look how he dogged her ass out. So maybe she don't give...
that right.
Yeah, his ass should be ashamed of himself. Nigga, what's wrong with you? And but you know what? A lot of these men don't even want to be with these women. They want to be with them to show off like a piece of car or an object to show his friends, hey, look who I got, look who I smashed.
Right, look who I
but
pulled,
they don't want to be
much.
with these women. No, they do not. And that's why you gotta realize, you know, the real from the to phony with these niggas trying to talk to you up in your ear and stuff. Poor Janet Jackson.
Yeah, Janet out there trying to get some young. Shoot, Bruno Mars, what, about 36 or something?
I hope he treat her right. I don't know nothing about him.
I'm hearing he got somebody, though.
Who he got?
I don't know. I've been hearing about some kind of model or something he's supposed to be messing with.
Maybe he don't want to be with her for real.
Or something if he trying to pull on Jenny.
Or he just using Janet Jackson for a come up, because you know they do that real quick.
Oh, they will. Yes, they will. That might just be the case. It's like everybody
trying to use her for a come up. Get his name in the blogs.
Yeah, but Keyshia needs to get it together. She don't need to date nobody.
You better
for a very long time. She needs to stay celibate. Girl, get counseling.
Get that rose.
Some.
Get that damn rose gold, okay? Get that rose gold. Yeah, girl. They say that rose is something else, okay?
Right. I've been hearing about it.
Yeah.
You got one?
No.
Oh, yeah,
but I've been hearing about it. You got one?
I don't have one. I need to get one. I've been hearing about it.
Anybody in the comment section, do you have the rose? And let us know how I feel. Press 5 if you got that rose. 7 if no. Okay, so some people got the rose. You know what I mean? Yeah, Keyshia, go get you a rose.
Definitely need the rose.
And get you a bag of popcorn and watch some TV, okay?
And some wine and go on and have it out. That's it.
Hell
You
yeah.
have a good night.
You
Love
too.
you.
I enjoyed talking to you, girl. All right, and, let's give a big old thank you to Tiffany Young, donated $10 to the Cash App. Thank you, Tiffany, donating to the Cash App. Thanks for the commentary for me. Now listen, like I said, don't be shy. Y'all can donate to Pink Lips 500. You know, the Cash App, you see it on the screen. All right, let's go on to the next caller. Calling 513, you're live on the air. Somebody say they hate toys. 513, you're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Hey, Gigi.
What's going on?
Hi.
Hey.
I love you.
I love you more.
What I just want to say about the situation is, so am I the only one that didn't see the video about Antonio Brown getting outed for being with another man?
Girl,
so
what? Hold up. Wait. I ain't never heard that. I ain't never heard that. But guess what? I do believe it. I do believe it. Say it because I was talking over you.
Girl.
What happened?
Oh, you fine. But it was a girl on there saying that one of her friends was messing with Antonio Brown, and they was exchanging naked pictures of each other, and they was messing around. Yes. Oh my God.
I wonder why that story didn't hit breaking news. Why we ain't hear about that?
He probably. I think it's on. I don't even know. I think the podcast is called Who Games Podcast or something like that. It's a guy. He got dreads, and he got a girl on there, and she just spilling all the tea. I was like, oh my God. But what I got to say about Keyshia Cole, I mean, he shouldn't have did it like that. He ain't got to be with her. But the way he did it in public, knowing that she's a public figure, that was straight whack to me. He didn't have to be with her. But she was a fool to get that tattoo. She's too old to be doing that. That's why women need to stop posting these men, and they ain't even posting them.
But you know what? You know, he has a reputation of being a villain, right? So for a villain, it's like almost expected. You know I was a dog, and I'm going to do dog shit. Everybody told you I was a dog, and I did dog shit. What is the expectation of me? You know, so a lot of villains that do wrong, and people want to know, why don't you hold them accountable? They already got a messed up reputation, and they're just doing what they expected to do. It's like this, sweetheart. If you got a man named Brandon, and he a thief, and I told you, I said, girl, don't you have Brandon over your house. He a thief, girl. But guess what? You invite Brandon over your damn house. He steals from you. You called me, and I didn't I say he a thief? No. What part didn't you understand? Well, I just thought I seen him, and I felt his struggle as a black man, and I wanted to open my doors because I felt sorry for him. I can identify, and I just thought, he said that he didn't want to steal nothing from me. He said he wanted to get to know me. Okay, you don't know niggas lie? You don't know niggas just do stuff to get what they want? Duh. Come on, lying and stealing go hand in hand.
Once they get it, it's over.
And he told the whole world about that.
Yes, that's crazy. He really dogged her. Like, I don't know if I could have been as nice as her, because I'd have been like, you black, ugly mother. I would have,
It seemed like she was in her feminine energy, and she felt, well, since I'm going to be she was probably listening to Kevin. Since I'm so sweet and feminine, maybe he would not hurt me. Maybe he wouldn't go on social media and blast me like he did. Because in front of him, I'm so nice and I'm so sweet, and I allow him to talk to me any type of way, and I do my best to cook him eggs and grits. Yeah, I cuss out other people, but with him, I am so sweet. Because a lot of girls and a lot of people feel that way. They have this dysfunction in their head where they want a man that treat everybody like crap except for them. So in turn, they don't mind cussing everybody out. But when it comes to that man, girl, they act like a different person. They talk different. They walk
Yeah.
different. They, oh, whatever you want, baby, and this and that. So, maybe she thought because she was real nice and sweet to him that he wasn't gonna drag her like that. But I think it turned his ass on.
Mm-hmm.
I think he liked dogging her out.
Yeah.
And I think, in turn, she get turned on by it too. Yeah, she's sad and lonely now, but she gonna probably one night, oh, I want him to drill me so bad. I'm just gonna call him and just say, hey, how you doing? You know, even though he dogs you out, you still reaching out to him saying, hey, how you doing? Hoping you get a response.
Yeah.
Come on now.
That's ridiculous. But I love you, Gigi. Thank you
I
for
love
accepting
you
my
too.
call. And I'm going to continue to watch you, and I'm subscribed.
Hey, that's
you,
what I
Gigi.
love to hear, boo. Call me back. All right, calling from another number, 347. You're live on the air.
Hi.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, yes.
Hey, baby.
Okay. Hey, hon. So yeah, I think that Keyshia needs to grow up. I mean, come on, she's in her late 30s, early 40s. I mean, there was a point in time when you're young, you make dumb mistakes, and but at the same token, as you get older, you have to start correcting your ways. This is the self-love era. This is the women empowerment era, especially for black women. Black women are not trying to attract dusties. They're not trying to fumble the bag, when they're trying to level up, when they're trying to be successful in life. They're not trying to do that. We already have an alarming rate of single mothers, and right now it's like, as well as, them getting harmed, with black femicide and everything like that. So all of that is to enlighten women, mothers, especially mothers, to level up themselves, level up mentally, spiritually, career-wise. Especially now you have children, you have to be a good example for your children. You can't just now all of a sudden want to think about your child.
You sound real good. You're doing it good, but you know what I think, how she feel? Keep talking like that. I'm going to say this is how I think, how she feel. I'm going to interpret it how I think. Keep talking. Keep going.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. So you have children now. You have to set a great example. You have to learn something.
But what about these black men? Girl, they go through so much. And I just tired of America and the world keep beating them up. And all these women keep on talking about these men. These black men are going through so much. They are our kings. And when I see Antonio Brown, he could be so much with the right black woman by his side, and I want to be that, and I feel that, me helping him, it helps me out, I get my pride and joy when I know that I can come into a black man's life and be his support me and make it work and just be what I've always wanted to be. I've always wanted that family dynamic and to be able to be a supportive partner to a black man and that's struggling and need my help. Because he's out here, he get emotional. People keep talking about him, beating him up. He's struggling. And, I can identify with that because I got shit I got going on. I ain't perfect and he ain't perfect either. So I just think, we need to really talk more about what can we do to help our black men.
That is true, but at the same time, both parties have to be held accountable. Black men that are seeking help and that are taking their anger out to women and making their lives miserable.
Yeah, but he never hit me.
Of what it doesn't matter. Abuse is abuse, period. Whether if it's emotional, physical,
you gotta
or whatever.
realize those girls. Who knows what they did to make him do that? Like Floyd Mayweather, that's my friend. And I don't feel like he was hitting on his people like they say they were. These girls always lying. If you look on social media, they always lying on these men. You know, I got my own money. I don't need another black man for money. I want to help them. I'm not trying to paint them out to be bad or whatever. You know, it's really now, it's time to really for us to get on the train and support our black men.
We can support them by directing them the way.
No, that's not a woman's place. You don't direct a man. He directs you. And that's where people get it wrong at. You know what I mean?
That is true. I misinterpreted. What I mean to say is that, yes, he is supposed to direct us, but he has to make the choice to want to seek help, to see a professional. So we can just say, oh, you wanted to see a professional, you know, that's good. And then that's that. I don't have to do anything else. If he agrees to do it, that's great. If he doesn't, then I can only say, see a professional in your area. Here you go. And then that's it. I don't have to do all the legwork or whatever. So that's that. You know, no, it's not to be insensitive, but it's just no struggle love, no altruism, no anything. You have the resources there. You're an adult. You have access. You have money and everything, right? So, or, you know, there's ways to empower yourself instead of just causing all this chaos. And that's with both parties involved. You know, so we have to, this is Generation Z that's looking to us. So we have to think about an example that we have to set. So, yeah.
Okay. I
hear.
All right. But you're right. All right, let's see cut. Okay, yeah. I apologize if I confused you a little bit. But, yeah, you know, you is definitely talking right. You know, but sometimes, you know, I hope they can hear what you're saying. You know, those people, I hope they can hear you, you know. So hopefully some will. And I definitely appreciate you calling in and weighing in and giving your advice, because it's some good advice. You sure right about it, you know. This is a different time. No. Wake up. Stop being in that traditional mindset. You know, you are worthy. You know, you have to find your self-love to rise above it all. You know, it's not all about finding yourself within a man, because traditional speaking, a lot of people feel like I am lost. I need to find a man first. He need to love me first, and then I find my place in life.
No, you have to love yourself, because when you love yourself, you will be able to know what is it that you feel comfortable having. Like, you will be able to know what to tolerate, what not to tolerate, your boundaries. You know, you set some boundaries and make sure that no one crosses them, and be able to make sure that you are getting an adequate amount of support, an adequate amount of affection and everything that the man should provide, because the man is supposed to provide and protect you and give you everything, invest in you more than you invest in everything to him. That way we don't have to end up in that slippery slope. So I'm not investing into anybody that's not investing into me. So.
All right. Well, I thank you for calling, boo. All right, we're going to let you go. Calling from 803, you're live on the air. 803, hello? 803. Okay.
I'm here.
Oh, girl, I'm sitting up here like, okay. How many times will we call 803 now? How you doing?
I'm here, Gigi. Good and you? Gigi.
Talk to me about this now. What's up?
I did some research. It was Birdman. It was Ray J. It was Jeezy. It was Bow Wow, an NBA basketball player, and the game. But she also, but guess who she just messed with?
Oh.
Well, not just messed with. She messed with Floyd Mayweather. And Floyd Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather and AB are friends. So he probably
Hold up. She messing with friends? Come on, that's some messy stuff, Keyshia.
Right.
That's kind of messy.
Right. Because Floyd, well, you know, Floyd got more than one woman anyway, but Floyd probably told AB how she is. But I feel sorry for her, because you know her background, you know her upbringing. I don't understand that though. Seems like you wouldn't want to be hurt or all kind of stuff, but she might want the comfort of a man to get over her pain. So I would think she need to go to a therapist every single day or before she even talk to somebody, because that's just too much. And then she beating up the girl at Birdman house, the woman he was messing with. She fought him. She beat up Bow Wow. What was it? His Rolls Royce. She beat up his, and none of these men are good for her. And you remember how they used to say Halle Berry, something must be wrong with her and stuff? Halle Berry, too. She had to leave these old men alone now. And she's not even with the white guy now. So, you just can't be out here with these men using you, taking advantage of you and stuff like that. So she just needs therapy. She needs therapy.
That's why, you know what? For me, it works. He got to like me way more than I like him. And even though sometimes...
And then why would you fool with these? Why would you fool with this football player? She want to heal these men. I think she thinks she can fix and heal these men when she really need to fix herself.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, and that caller that said, "Oh, he getting clout off of her." She getting clout with all these men she picking. The men that didn't have any clout, you would have thought she stayed with them. That was the baby daddies. Nobody knew them baby daddies. That's who she should have stayed with. But she trying to clout chase, or she thinks she. Lord forgive me. I think you have to have high self-esteem, but I think she's thinking more of herself when she really doesn't feel good enough about herself. Because you wouldn't put up with somebody of these men she's picking. So, yeah, something's wrong with her. She need to get help.
Something going on up there in the membrane. You right about it. And just like, ain't they all the same? K. Michelle, Tamar Braxton.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, but see, Tamar even went back to her abuser, too.
Yeah, she did. Even though, and that's surprising because you remember she told him to stay away from her son. And she was trying to make it out that he was, being inappropriate with her son. And now you want to bring this man around again and you want to date him after you just got finished telling us about what he was doing to your son. And then your baby daddy, Vince, went on social media and said, "Man, leave my son alone." Fight him or something.
Yeah.
And now y'all want to go back. See, this is, you know what I mean? Come on, stand on something. Stand on it.
Right.
All this flickery back and forth.
And they all get them a white man. I don't know. I don't know what they... No, they really don't need a man.
Child, get you a rose, gold, and sit your butt down. Get you a rose and sit yourself down now.
They call you a therapist.
Get you a rose and a Bible. How about that? Okay? Get on your knees, girl. Okay?
Exactly.
But I appreciate you calling. Make sure you call back. All right, calling from 810. You're live on the air.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Talk to me.
We just have to call things what they are. Keyshia needs some serious therapy. She may need to be in therapy forever. I mean, it's not uncommon for people who have had trauma like hers, growing up the way she did, not having her biological mother, even though she did have, a mother that adopted her. She could have still had other things that happened in her life, but we can't make an excuse for how she moved in these streets. I mean, one, you cannot, when you know a man has red flags, he ain't about nothing. When he is just a dog type of man, all those red flags, you should not even get close to him. And if you're an artist, especially if you're going to work with somebody, keep that separate. Keep the relationship professional. Do not mess around with somebody you're doing music with or you doing work with as an artist. That's number one. She should know that. She should know better than that. Number two, there's no way she should have tatted that man's initials on her body, period. She has 2 boys that she's raising as a single mother. And I would hope it's somebody around her that's telling her she need to move differently.
How do you think her sons is understanding this, to see mom got this man tattooed and now this man is dogging my mom out on social media, calling her a hoe? and everybody's talking about this. Because you know they talk in the boys' locker room. And when men talk about these girls, honey, you think we being mean.
Yeah.
You think, oh my God, you should hear how these boys and these men talk about these girls behind closed doors. It's not the same on social media, baby. They don't tell how they really feel on social media.
No, they don't. And I just saw that Keyshia said she was going to take the high road pretty much, and she wasn't going to lower her energy to say nothing back after the video that AB posted. But she knows she can't say anything back because a man that's that disrespectful, he would have dragged her to the end of time.
Probably told her how bad her freaky stuff is. Probably went in detail and everything.
He would have went. Yes, he would have said any and everything just to degrade her even worse. So what she need to do, she need to take a break actually from social media. She need to go heal. She lost her mom. She lost her dad. She even lost her dog, passed away. She needs to really get herself together. I don't know what her plans is with her music, you know, what she want to do going forward, but she has a beautiful voice. She has fans still. She needs to get her life together and get herself centered so she can focus on her and what she wants in the future. But she's not going to be able to level up and move forward picking the kind of men that she's picking. She's going to keep going in circles. Really, I think she done hit a wall, if you ask me, and she need to figure out a way how to get around that wall. She done hit a wall. She's got to be real with herself, you know.
What wall did she hit?
That's the bottom line.
What you mean hit a wall?
That desperate wall. That desperate wall.
She been hit that damn wall.
You coming.
All the niggas they said she was dating. The Game, the Birdman. Did you really think something was going to come out of these men? I can understand if she said, hey, girl, I want some Dickiana from him, okay? I say, girl, go ahead, get that dick. But just do it on the low. Don't let people know you doing the dick with his ass.
Yeah,
you know
don't be posting no man.
Yeah.
Don't be saying you miss no man. Don't post. Don't do none of that. Don't even let nobody know what you doing, how you doing it, who you moving with. Don't. So that way, if it don't work out, you ain't. Don't
First
nobody
of all,
know your
you
business.
know this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, you know it's not gonna work out. What you mean? If it don't work out, the Game ain't gonna happen.
I mean, in general.
It ain't none of these niggas that she picked ain't gonna happen.
I know.
Ain't
she's
no
dating
if
men
it
in
work
the
out.
industry.
It ain't gonna work out. Only thing gonna work out is some nuts, okay? Nuts busting. That's it. That's it.
Hey, she better go back to doing whatever she was doing, being celibate or whatever, and get her mind right. Because right now she laughing and joking and kikiing with, you know, people on live and thinking, no, girl, you ain't a teenager. Get offline. Get off Instagram. Get off live and go do something else.
She got all these goofies around her, gassing her up, telling her the wrong direction. And she believing
talking
them.
about a grown-ass man on live. Who does that? No.
But the thing is, do you really want Antonio Brown to help raise your sons?
Man, do you want anybody that's been around Kanye West?
Okay.
To be around you and your kids, period.
The Birdman, he has a violent reputation. The Birdman, I mean, nevertheless, he like other man, but he got a violent reputation. Do you really want that thug being around your sons?
She ain't thinking about that. She's thinking about herself.
How can she
and
not?
As a mother,
how can she not?
But because she's thinking about herself. She need to get out of herself and think as a grown woman and as a mother raising two boys. She need to grow up mentally and mature, and she need to go to therapy and stay in therapy, period. Flat out. Flat out. I can't give her no passes, no excuses. She been doing shows about healing and trauma since her and her sisters and her mom Frankie was on the show on BET. If you ain't got it right by now, something wrong. You got to go back and fix it. Fix your life.
And you know, they said, somebody say, Miss Perkins said, what violent rap? Y'all don't know, do you know anything? You know about his violent rap? About Birdman? He was taking people's life out?
Man,
and he was trying to take out Lil
was
Wayne?
in cahoots with Young Thug. He was in cahoots with Young Thug when Lil Wayne's bus got shot up. So come on now. I don't know why Keyshia is trying to get with these men that, one, ain't no good, and two, they from the street, they hood, whatever. She got to let that go. She has to let that go.
I guess she got to change her taste in men, but can she do it? Can she do it?
She can if she wants to change her mentality. Her mentality got to change. She got to change her way of thinking, her perspective. And the only way you can do that, you got to do some deep soul searching, some realization, some healing. You got to look at yourself in the mirror. You got to do a lot of work. She got to put in the work. She got to be willing to do that for herself and her boys.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge because she got a taste for toxic dick. And I don't know what she want. Okay, she want the toxic dick to fall in love with her. That's her fairy tale. I want to get a toxic dick, and I want this toxic dick to fall in love with me, and I want him to care about me, and I want him to protect me. Who does that? What? Please name me a toxic dick out here that does all that. Okay,
no,
Jeezy.
None of them.
Jeezy, but he did it for an Asian woman.
Man,
okay, is Jeezy a good example?
These men don't change until they want to change. You can't sit around and wait on them. You got to get yourself together.
Do you think they want Jeezy, how Jeezy treat that Asian lady? That's how they want to be treated?
Yeah, but Jeezy did that because that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to treat her right and better. I'm sure Jeezy had women in his life when he was trapping out his grandma's kitchen who was down for him 1,000%, but he didn't pick them.
They not going to pick them. They never going to pick them. They always going to treat them like trash.
Yeah, now he happy living his life, out vacationing and sipping on his what is his drink? Avion or whatever.
You know they said she dated him too.
Oh, well, see? Exactly. It didn't get you nowhere. If all the men
they said
Jeezy
was actually engaged to a black woman. That's good. Who was it?
Okay, but what do that mean? I mean, what do that mean? Just because he was engaged, he's not married to one.
I tell you, it's something else.
Don't get me started. Well, I said what
you did.
I said what needed to be said.
You did. Well, call me back.
So if any of y'all know Keyshia out there, y'all need to keep it real with her 1,000%. Real.
All right, call me back. I enjoyed talking to you. All right, let's go next caller. 248, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
What up, GG?
I'm
trying to figure out why I can't call you. I'm trying to figure out why I can't call you on this 313 line, but it's cool.
Yeah, you got Southfield line now. You got the Southfield line now.
Okay, so what I want to say is, first of all, I want to say a prayer. And I ain't saying this prayer just for Keyshia Cole. I'm saying this prayer for the men in your life, the women in your life especially need to hear this. Okay, this is a self-esteem prayer. Lord, my mind is full of negative thoughts about myself. I feel as if I have nothing to offer the world. Day in and day out, I am consumed by what people think of me. I have a desperate need for approval to make me feel better. I lack confidence and I am fearful in many situations. Help me, Lord, to accept who I am and not compare myself to others. I want to see myself as you see me. Guard my heart, my thoughts, my emotions. When I am in a situation where I feel threatened, heal the hurt that has been caused in the past by other people's words and deeds. Forgive me that at times I sin because of my insecurity, but grant me the wisdom in these situations so that I may behave in a way that is pleasing to you at all times. I am trying to please others. I have lost sight of who I am. Help me to see my value and worth in humility and with untarnished eyes. Dear God, speak loudly to me and reveal all limiting images in my mind. Replace them with pictures that glorify you and only you and accurately represent my full potential. Upgrade my opinion of myself, my vision for the future, so I feel the need to protect and preserve the past.
Well,
now, I just had to say that prayer.
Okay. All right. Well.
Now, getting to the Keyshia stuff real quick. Now, I'm from Detroit. Now, you already, I think you from Detroit. As long as I've been on your live, I think
I'm from Detroit.
So
what you about to say?
How these men just be. You already know how these men be. I gotta just say that.
Hold on, how do they be? Because everybody different in Detroit. Okay, like I said, I had 2 boyfriends in Detroit. Okay, now I didn't give my heart to neither one. I care and I love for the first one because it was my first. But I was not in Keyshia Cole's shoes. So what you about to say?
Well, I done been through a lot of different shoes, walked in a lot of different heels. I done been raped, I done been robbed, I done been beat on, I done been through all that toxic stuff. So what I'm saying is she has to want the change. Now, I can't say every man in Detroit in my city is the same, but majority of these men in your city, you see how they are. I mean, I feel like everybody making all these excuses for Keyshia Cole, but like, she gotta want the help. You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier to a caller, what is she gonna do? Bounce to the next person, and then what did you learn from the last situation? Self-love is the best love. You gotta love yourself. I feel like there's too many callers calling in, sugarcoating it, saying, but her mom this and her mom that. Therapy is healthy, but therapy have no trial period, no limit. You might need therapy for years to come, but really, the therapy don't stop until you, and then you still got to continue with the therapy after the therapy. Like, the therapist is just a paid worker. That's a regular person at the end of the day that's dealing with your issues and a whole lot of other clients. So that person is not even giving you that full ear that you really need in an hour or 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Then in the Black community, it's hard to get therapy and stuff like that with everything that's going on. Mental health cases backed up. I just feel like she really needs to be surrounded by real friends, real family. I mean, I don't know if she got that, but that's why I started it off with that prayer. I just feel like she going through it. She really going through it. And I just feel like all these excuses, it's not going to get her nowhere. It's not going to get her nowhere. Like, now the whole world is laughing at her, and it's sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so many, I'm calling in because I can relate, but at the same time, it's like, if I was her friend, it'd be like, girl, when you gonna wake up? When you gonna?
Okay, so let's go with that. You can relate. So you've been in a situation where you loved the man, and he had no love for you?
Yes. And he showed me plenty times, countless of times, I don't want you.
And what made you
And he was a younger man, just like Antonio Brown. He was a younger man.
Okay, what made you want to keep throwing yourself at him?
I was in a bad place. Like, I just was going through things, just low self-esteem. It was a lot of things. I was making excuses for myself. I remember one time he put a knife to my throat, and my mom said, "What did you do?" My mom said, "What did you do?" And that messed me up. You know what I'm saying? Because you would think like you're supposed to be somebody that I look up to. You know what I'm saying? Yes, when you don't have role models and figures to look up to, you do ask yourself, or you do wonder, where do I get the guidance? But as my therapist told me in the past, like, you can't hold on to that hurt. You got to let that go so you can grow. And for me, it was just so many red flags, so many warnings. When he put that knife to my throat a year after that, he beat me up and left me in a vacant house. You know what I'm saying? So it took for him to put his hands on me for me to be like, enough is enough. Some women, that still ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? Some women will be better women for a long time. I would say you just feel vulnerable.
Do you think if he would have got, I'm confused. Okay, so the reason why he did that to you is because you would not leave him alone?
I mean, I don't know what, I started to see that he was just messing up. In the beginning, it always seemed good and everything and sweet, but then, you know how some of these men get, some of these women get. I'm gonna put it on both sides, but I just feel like, cause he loved his mama, he got along with his mama really good. They say how a man treats his mother, that's how he gonna treat you. That's not always the case. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he had a lot of insecurities. A lot of the traits that Antonio Brown is showing Keyshia is just, it feel like that's what I went through 3 years ago with my younger ex. And I just feel like I just had to wake up. I just had to, I don't know if it took for the slap. I don't know. Realistically, just being blunt, I said, oh no, I'm not about to be no punching bag. This ain't me. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have took that long, but now I am dating. I'm not in a relationship, but I am dating. And the relationships are healthy, and I like the progress that I made. I like the change that I decided to make within myself. I started going on self-dates. I just started loving on me just more and more. And like y'all mentioned about the roses, and do whatever you need to do. But if you see something ain't working, why would you continue doing the same thing? Just to have the same type of, eventually you're going to cry for help so much, nobody going to want to hear you. Nobody going to listen. Nobody going to believe you. So, I mean, what you think, Gigi?
Girl, listen, it's different because you ain't been in the I've never been on that side of the fence like that. I'm the type of person where I'm not going to call you until you call me. And I may let you got to call me a few times before I pick up that damn phone. Okay?
Right.
So I'm not innocent. Do I play games? Yeah, but I play games on the other end where you have to do stuff to prove that you really like me. You really want to be with me. And if you can't prove it, then I don't got time for you. And I don't care. And you can invest in me, but if you don't keep it up, then I don't care. Like, you can go or not. I guess, and some guys have told me, they said you have a problem with giving your heart to people, and I said, well, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just guarded. I can be in a relationship and you still don't have my heart, Because I like to be treated good. You know what I mean? I'm kind of bougie in my relationship.
You said that you dated two brothers from Detroit. Now, why didn't you give them your heart?
Well, the first one, I didn't even want to be in a damn relationship. I didn't even think about no relationship. He just was like, well, you just gonna be like a hoe like everybody else, because he wanted to be in a relationship with me. And I didn't know nothing about no relationship. I didn't even have a relationship on my mind. I just liked him, but that was it. And I was like, okay, well, I don't want to come off as a hoe. So I said, nigga, we could take it there, and we don't have to do for a good 3 months. If you really want to be real, I can hold out. And, I wasn't doing nothing. We were just talking, and, things led on, and we was just in a relationship. And I didn't know his profession. You know what I mean? I just knew that he had money. Come to find out, he was a criminal, okay? So once I found out he was a criminal, did I judge him? Yes, I did. And I don't want y'all to judge me because I judged him, but I was raised Catholic, and my family upbringing was more conservative. So in my mindset, it was like he's not going to go anywhere in life, and I don't want to be attached to him for too long. And he kind of felt that I was judging him, like I looked down on him because he was a criminal. However, I still liked it to receive gifts from him, and I know that's fucked up, right? Like, I know I'm never going to be with him in the long run, but yet I'm still going to ride the wave till it's over. Huh?
From what it sounds like, you had a set standard for yourself. And I will say women need to stop letting men, and men need to stop letting women define what your relationship going to be, how you going to be treated, what you going to settle for. You had a certain standard for yourself. You was raised a certain way. Like I had a father figure, and
I
I had
didn't
a
want
mother
to.
in my life.
After I finished high school, he wanted me to live with him, girl. I was never gonna live with him. I said I could never. I plan on going to college. I'm gonna make something of myself. I'm gonna be somebody. And you know that really ticked him off because it was demeaning to him, and he felt it was disrespectful because he was caught up in this criminal life and he didn't see no way out. And that was just it.
Right.
You know, he didn't want to go to school to get an education. He felt like it was too late. He already got an effed up criminal record. He's good at being a criminal. And that's just what he was going to do.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with being alone, and it's nothing wrong with loving somebody, you know, waiting for love, letting it come to you. But I feel like become the person you want to be with. That's what I started telling myself. That's what I started telling other people. You know, maybe God is still manifesting or building up the person that you're supposed to be with. You know, I mean, not creating the person because y'all got to be around the same, you know, age. You want the person to be legal. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like become the person you want to be with. You know what I'm saying? You can't, I mean...
I'm not even thinking about no niggas.
Young Miami dating Diddy. Miami dating Diddy.
And we're going to talk about that because that's kind of crazy,
you
too.
You ain't crazy because you're messing around with a billionaire, even if you got him as a sugar daddy. You crazy because you argue with all these other women and y'all both is fighting for the same title.
First of all, he don't even want her.
Now, I'm going to tell you something else. Now, viewers may judge me. I see the comments, but I just got to say this. I done been a side chick. Now, it wasn't, you know, side chicks get a bad name, like, oh, you got low self-esteem, you want to be the woman, the main woman. No, I was just doing me, minding my business, going to school, got my own place. I never needed nothing from him, but he just so happened to be in a unhealthy relationship. I didn't want a relationship from him. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted the, you know, I'm gonna be discreet, the razzle dazzle, whatever you called it earlier. But
did you know you was a side chick coming into it, or did he trick you? Did he trick you, or you knew coming into? Okay, you knew coming in.
Yeah, I knew coming into the situation, and I was involved with him before he had got a female. Like, it was my boyfriend before, but then we broke up, so it was already feelings there, which is like we had like a friendship. It was like a genuine friendship. Now, seeing how he was doing her, I never wanted that spot. I never ever wanted that spot. Did I feel bad? Yes, I felt bad. Did I feel karma? Yes, I'm sure I got my karma when women slept with my boyfriends. But at the same time, that didn't make it right. It was just a choice. That was the type of relationship that I wanted, and I enjoyed at the moment. And that was that. I mean, I just feel like the situation with Young Miami, just do you silently. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do you discreetly. You got a daughter too? Don't she got kids? I don't.
Yeah,
really
she got kids.
Girls,
I think she got 2 baby daddies.
90 seconds.
So it's okay for your man to have a side chick if that's what he want to do. I'm bisexual. I like women. If that's what he want to do.
Is Young Miami by? Yeah, well, ain't Miami by too?
I feel like
didn't Miami and Megan Thee Stallion, didn't they do the do?
I seen them kiss at the award show.
Yeah, but didn't they say Puff Daddy gay?
Oh, they coming at me in the comments
60
I said I was a side chick before. Look, somebody said, what did you get out of being a side chick? I didn't want anything. I got satisfaction. I had the companion. While I was focused on my money, starting a business, I was getting, you know, the D. Like, that's what I wanted. That was what it was.
Do you like Cash Dow's song? Don't you know the song she made for side chicks and the main chick? That nigga for everybody.
Oh, yeah, for everybody.
I knew you had to like that song, right?
I just feel like, you feel me, women need to wake up. Like, some of y'all be just like dumb. Like, you think that the man is safe with you. I'm not saying every man cheat. I'm not saying every woman cheat, but like a lot of y'all be allowing stuff. I had to even realize that about myself. It's not like I'm just projecting and I'm just attacking Keyshia Cole or attacking Young Miami. They attacking They putting it out there for themselves to be attacked. Just like I'm putting it out there. It's a situation a female find out. I'm not a side chick no more. I'm just saying we've all been through things. Like you just explained how you was accepting gifts with no shame, no hesitation. I mean, I'm glad you went live. I'm going to let another caller come in.
All right, thank you, boo. Make sure you call me back. Okay.
I'm going to just end it with this, Gigi. I'm glad you went live, and I hope that women take something from all the callers that's coming in, because a lot of these women, they looking down on their nose, but I promise you, when you go to sleep, your nigga gonna cheat.
Okay. When you go to sleep. All right, caller from 412. You're live on the air.
Can you follow that? I follow all your rules. Can you follow that one?
Yeah,
Hello?
I did.
412.
What I'm saying is you gotta be cautious.
Okay, I didn't want to hear that conversation. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to
Thank you for using Blog Talk
open
Radio.
up the phone
Goodbye.
lines again, because we got some more callers that wanted to call in, and we got to get on this Young Miami situation, because I've seen some people. I don't know if you guys know, but let me tell you, Young Miami, she is battling with another girl for Puff Daddy's love. Now, I could have swore y'all told me that Puff Daddy wants some ding-a-ling. He don't even want no kitty cat. So what's really going on? Are these girls getting paid to do this? So Puff Daddy can get a better name? That's what I think. I think Puff Daddy is paying these girls, Young Miami, and this other girl to battle over him so he can get some clout. I think it's all a host. That's what I think. I'm not buying into it. I don't think Young Miami really care about no Puff Daddy. If it's just ego driven, and she know ain't nothing gonna come of this. They both up in here for a check. That's what it is. And Puff Daddy, he's creating his new label. They say he got a new label, so of course he needs more attention drawn to him to get more popularity. That's what I think. You know what I mean? But comment, we want to know what you guys think. I'm opening the phone line. I am opening up the phone line. Cassie is laughing watching this play out. Cassie is thankful that she got the mindset to leave.
1 to hear important
because she was so naive.
Your show is scheduled to start in 29 seconds.
She is so naive, that Cassie, but she's not no more. Oh, you know what I got taste for? A Rodale burger from Burger King. They got some good Rodale burgers. It got the onion rings on there, the barbecue sauce. They really hook it up. I really enjoyed it.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
Okay,
4,
girl.
3, 2, 1.
All right, so the phone lines are open. Feel free to call in and talk about that, or you can talk about this. So let me tell y'all what's going on. Now, you see this picture. This is with Puff Daddy and this Asian girl. Now, the thing about this Asian girl, she went on a talk show called Unwind with Tasha K, and she was talking about how Puff Daddy was treating her so bad, and he made her do, she say he made her do X, Y, and Z and abortions and stuff, and now you want to turn around, you want to be with this man? Come on, have standards. If you come out to the public and you tell people you don't want to mess with them and they did you wrong, please stand on that. They steady going back and forth, all because of what? Money and status. So now she's beefing with Young Miami. Yeah. It was all on the Shade Room, as you guys can see. Look at this, look at this, look at this. All right, so where do we start? So I'm going to start here. It says, attention. Okay, hold on. It says, attention, B. I am the attention. Let's be clear. This is Young Miami. She says, notice me, please. B, go sit down. We see you relax. It's okay. You've been around for years, and you've been wanting this moment. If he can't make you famous, B, I ain't. Okay. So that's just what it is. She said, somebody please go make this girl famous. So the girl, she posted a picture of her and Puff Daddy, and it says, if anybody is seeking attention, B, it's you. All right, so they're both complaining about each other. And the girl said, "Suck her." You know what? That's what the Asian girl said. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Why would she say suck her D? Huh? Is she trying to tell y'all something? Okay? Or, is she just saying it? What's going on? All right. So this is another thing. It says, I ain't going to argue with no B that got cheap A lint ball carpet in their house effing on a billionaire. You a freaky AB. Somebody said Nikki should just mad because you took the spot. What? Nikki? She just mad because you took the spot. Word. That B mad because I took the spot. Well, B, if you suck and then get off the pot. Okay, I guess they're singing a Nicki Minaj song. And Rihanna... I call this whole Rihanna. Young Miami said, look, I'm getting sleepy, y'all. Young Miami said, I ain't going to argue with no B that got cheap lint ball carpet in their house. Okay. Okay, it says, why you so pressed, mama? I thought you was a city girl. Okay. So, hey, that beard D got him going crazy, everybody. You know what I mean? I am, and that's why I F with your nigga and ain't coming off him. I don't care how many pics you post. So Young Miami is letting y'all know that she is doing the do with Puff Daddy. B Scott said Diddy too old for this. Shade Room, you guys are good. Black men don't cheat. Ladies, this is not a higher frequency. Well, I guess. Is Puff Daddy, is he high value? Is he a high value man? So yeah, this is what's going on between Young Miami, this girl, and Puff Daddy. So feel free to call in. We want to know what you guys think about this, because this is a lot. And I'm already annoyed. To be honest with you, I'm so annoyed by this story. All right, so we got some phone lines, so let's pick up the phone. Calling 412, you're live from the air.
Is he high value?
412. 412.
No, he's not. Hey,
Talk
GG.
to him. Hey, baby, how you doing? What you think about this Puff Daddy, Young Miami, and this other girl?
Puff Daddy, he's using Miami and a younger for a beard. You know Young Miami won't fuck with him unless he have money.
Right.
So it's a shame that she's falling for that. Because she could be with somebody that's way finer and way richer than Puff Daddy, in my opinion.
Yeah, why would she want to waste her attention on this fake relationship when she know it's not real? I guess she's trying to be with another Tony Braxton, huh? Secure that damn bag.
Right, she's trying to get clout, and if they see her with Puff Daddy, another man that's had more clout in the industry will look at her and be like, well, she's with Puff Daddy. It must be something, genuine, and her, sex game must be crazy.
She probably see, well, Lori Harvey was dating him. So, hey, if Lori Harvey can do it.
She's trying to be the next Lori Harvey and Kim Kardashian. She's trying to open up the doors for other black women. So, if you have to deal with douchebags like Puff Daddy, then I open up the doors to you to other men that has more money and more opportunity. I mean, I can't doubt her for getting a bag, but she's doing it in the wrong way because everybody knows Puff Daddy. You can doubt anybody
from getting it. Just because they get a bag in, so what? Who cares?
That's true.
Don't give a fuck about getting a bag.
Right.
People get a bag for assassinating people. People get a bag for taking out people. So what you want them to say? Well, I got a bag, so I had to take them out.
Right, it's not worth it. I think she's ruined her reputation because she could be a very talented rapper without.
Girl, okay, stop lying. She can be a talented what?
She could be a talented rapper without.
You think she's a talented rapper? You think she can be a talented rapper?
She's a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. She's not the best. She's not Megan Thee Stallion or Nicki Minaj, but she is 6 out of 10 when it comes to rapping.
Comment. I want to know what y'all think about this. If y'all had to rate Young Miami, 10 being great, 1 being horrible, how would you rate her rapping skills? I mean, we talk about Young Miami drama more than we talk about her talent as an artist.
That's true, because I think that maybe 10 out of 6. You know what I mean? Because
it doesn't seem like this is her passion. It doesn't seem like this is her passion.
Right.
I think she get off being like a model.
Using him.
I think they're using each other.
They using each other. Puff Daddy, he's looking at who's the next hottest rapper, who's trending. He's using her for clout and trying to get into the industry more and want people to talk about her more. He's not trying to marry her or have a family with her. I feel
he don't want nothing to do with her.
His son Justin Combs trying to probably, screw her, just like Lori Harvey. She messed with Justin Combs before she messed with Puff Daddy. I feel like that's the same situation with her.
Girl, it's something else. Well, I thank you for calling. We're going to let you go. Let's go on to the next caller. 504, you're live from the air. 504.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, baby?
Good.
Let me tell you something.
Talk to me.
Yeah, let me tell you something. The whole situation is these women playing themselves. Keyshia Cole, I want to say just one thing about her. Keyshia Cole been through a lot of things. She don't take time to ask God to send her a man, because Keyshia Cole wants to be a wife. She wants to be married. She wants someone to take care of her and her children. Or, she just wants someone to be with her for as a husband. But she not waiting on God to send her husband. She got to go in and say that prayer with, what her name? Sierra Seed. So, and sit back and wait on her man and stop running to everything that she done tattooed this boy's name on her. And that right there tell you a whole lot about it. She said it. She said she want her husband, and that's what she looking for.
I don't think she want her husband. Okay, Antonio Brown not husband material. Floyd Mayweather not husband material. The Game not Floyd Mayweather a husband material. None of these niggas are husband material. So to say she looking for a husband, I don't know what she looking for, but it ain't that.
That's what she wants. Because if you pay attention, every man that Keyshia done dealt with messed over her. And she go crazy. She wants to fight him. Now, I heard she, back in the day, when she was going with Jesus and called Jesus with a woman, Jesus said, look, I don't want you no more. Jumped in the car, pulling off on the highway. She jumps in the car, go behind him, had a bad wreck. Manny, her manager, had to call his wife to come and sat in the car to keep Keyshia from going to jail. Keyshia, she get crazy. She don't want no man. If she just feel like every man she get is not gonna cheat on her. And once they cheat, then they see the crazy part of her come out. You see, then they see the crazy part of her come out. She want a husband. She want a faithful husband, but she not waiting on God. She doing it on her own. You see, she doing it on her own. That's her whole problem right there. And this little ugly boy, whatever his name is, whose name she tattooed, he is ugly, and he wrong from getting on there, putting that out. He ain't no man. He less than a man. That's how I feel about him. He less than a man. To get on there and do that to that girl. We all done made mistakes, like the other lady said. We all, ain't no woman on this line or holding on to nothing to say that they ain't never been a fool for a man. Maybe one or two. Because we all have. We all done been there.
Been a fool? Hold on. Been a fool? What you mean? How you been a fool?
We all done been a fool for a man.
I said, how you been a fool? I don't think everybody been a fool. I think it is some.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been a fool for a man before.
Tell me.
Matter of fact, 2 times. I done been a fool for him. Being in love, cooking, cleaning, staying home, gaining weight, doing everything for him while he out there doing the do. You know, coming home, women calling my phone, sending text messages. You know, I even went so far to go to the club where this man was and made a fool of myself. I went to the club and made a fool of myself. I done did it before. So we all done did it, you know.
Nah, well, hold on. I'm trying to think if I ever made a fool of myself. You know?
Of course you have.
Girl, you don't know what I go through. Okay, hold on now. No. Okay, hold on. Can I tell my story? I don't need you to tell my story. Can I tell my story? Now. Okay, hold on, goddammit. That's it, hold on. All right, so you talking about cheating. Have a nigga ever cheated on me? I have been cheated on.
Did you break up? No, you stayed with him for a minute,
Hold
right?
on, goddamn, can I speak? You can't speak for me?
Come on.
Okay, so when he cheated on me, I have feelings for him, okay? We live together. And, you know, he had a hickey on the neck and shit, right? And I asked him, what's going on? He been out all night. And he said it was a seatbelt, you know? So, okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, it was a seatbelt guy, you know? And I asked him again, and then he got offended. He was like, you would think I ever do that to you? Why would you do that? You know, he was offended, so I didn't want to, you know, get him feeling it, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I knew I had to pick an exit plan, okay? So once he did that, I did not stay a fool. I knew I had to do an exit plan. But in order for me to do an exit plan, I had to get closer to him to, how can I put it? I had to draw him closer to me to stab him in the back because I wanted fucking revenge, okay?
Yeah, you want
Yeah.
You want that revenge.
Yeah, and his ass ain't gonna get away with thinking I'm boo-boo the fool, so, you know, I allow him to think that. You know, and I said, oh, I know you would never do that to me. I know you care about me, you love me, and everything like that. And at the time, I just couldn't break up with him, you know. So every time I was closer with him, I was just looking at all the stuff I cannot stand about this man. And it worked. And I got out of it, even though he didn't realize what I was doing because it was right under his nose. The more time I would spend time with him, we'd be cuddling, watching TV. In my mind, I'm like, I can't stand his ass for doing this. I do not like him for doing this. I don't want that. I don't want that. And, girl, he was at work one day, and I knew he had a full shift. So prior, I called the moving company. The week prior, I started looking for places up in a different city. I got approved, and I called the leasing where we lived at, and I said, take my name off the lease, put it all in his damn name. He has to be accountable to pay all this shit on his motherfucking own. And I didn't tell him.
Nah.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did, sweetheart. I'm getting my motherfucking revenge, okay? Yeah.
That's right. That's the fun.
So, girl, I had that moving company come through, take all that shit, and I was hitting it. He came home at night, pissed. What the hell? He thought we got robbed. I said, no, boo, I'm gone. I said, yeah.
That's it.
How about that? Okay? So that's what I did, girl, you know? However, it is more to the story. Okay, listen. Okay, did I have a weak moment? Fuck yeah, I guess I did. So, what happened? Okay, so like a month or two, girl, he was on my ass. When I tell you this nigga was calling me every day trying to get back with me,
That's what they
taking me out. I just begging and pleading, girl. I said, nigga, I just left you high and dry. I took all the stuff away from you. I said, you gonna try to revenge on my ass. I'm not falling for that shit, you know? And I felt good because he was blowing my ass up. You know what I mean? And that felt good, ignoring that phone call and just knowing he gonna call. Just want to know how I'm doing. He want to take me out. He did this. He want to know where I live at. I said, nigga, you ain't gonna know where I stay. Anyway, then he said, you know, I can't pay this rent. And, you know, he had to go back to live with his mama, girl, because, you know, he couldn't do that all by himself.
You see that?
Right.
Let's see, but the trip part about it, let me tell you something about a man. Let me see how I want to put this. A no good woman have the good men. That's who get the good men. And when you a no good ass woman, you'll get a good man. I know so many women. I'm telling you, you be a no good ass woman and got a good ass man. Be a good ass woman, and you're gonna have a bad ass man. You know what I'm saying? It's just vice versa, and that's how it be. But you got to step back and wait on your man. He coming. There's a man. Look, there's a man out there more about 2 or 3 men, maybe 7 men to a woman. She gonna find her man. She gonna find somebody, but she got to wait on him. She trying to stay in the industry. She wanna, I don't know, if she ain't playing sports, she wants to be a rapper. She wanna get a rapper man. You know, she gonna be okay. She trying to find a daddy for, but that little boy who she had that last baby for, I think that was a good boy for her, even though he was young. You know, but she's bossy, she controlling. And that boy got the hell on out of there. Now,
yeah, didn't he say he wanted to be a singer? He haven't made a hit yet, huh? Okay, people say I need to finish the story. Okay, so I ain't tell you the whole story. Okay, so I moved, and, you know, it's been months, and he been calling and calling. So I said, you know, I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. So I allowed him to take me out. And then after we went out, I allowed him to come back to my new place or whatever. Well, you know, he had to pick me up. So he was like, oh my goodness, I love your place, and I always want to move to this city and stuff. And I was like, for real?
Kind of bullshit you again.
Mind you, girl, listen, I already knew that he wanted to live in that city, you know what I mean? Anyway, shit, you know. So anyway, I did think about the idea of getting back with him, whatever. I did think about it, you know, shit. You know, I don't know what the fuck I was going through, but I did. Anyway, but I was like, I need to know your passwords to all your emails. I need to know the passwords to your cell phone. Girl, do you know he would not let me get that cell phone? Huh? What you hiding in that phone where I can't get that cell phone?
That's where all his stuff at.
Right.
And guess what? And I'm glad he didn't give you that cell phone, because guess what? He had to give you the cell phone, you would have went in there and played yourself for a fool again, because he would have found another way for the store doing the same thing. So see, it worked out for you.
So anyway, he would not allow me to get the cell phone. So I was like, no, I can't trust you, because if I can't get the cell phone, and I don't trust you. But girl, guess what? He was at my house and he used his email and he forgot to log out. Girl, you know I had a field day up in them emails, right? Girl, I was going through them emails, going back, getting all the tea, trying to find out some shit. I ain't find much, found a little bit. But somebody said, you thought about the Dickiana. Honestly, here I go again. The dick was not good. I mean, the freak, It
Right.
wasn't good. I mean, I was not with him for the freaky stuff. I was with that man because he was a dreamer. I would sit up there and we would talk about his dreams like for the whole hours. Like he'd say he wanted to do this and he was so ambitious. And I just wanted to be a part of that. I believed in him,
Right.
and I just love how he lights up talking about his future. And I just love that. And I just wanted to be a part of that, you know? But it had nothing to do with the sex. You know, the sex was not great for me, but I didn't care about that. It was more building with the person. And that's what I was on. In relationships, you really want to know something, okay? I have been talked about as a tease. I don't know. Okay, if you're not in a relationship with me, sometimes I pretend like I'm real freaky, but I'm really not. And then when you're in a relationship with me, I hardly ever want to have sex. You know what I mean? It's a struggle to get sex out of me. So I'm not, being in a relationship, being like, that's not, I've never been that.
Yeah, but I tell you one thing. It take a fool, because I'm telling you, we all have been there. We all have.
Nah, listen, that's a little fool. I don't think that's a fool, though. You think I was a fool?
Well, you probably was. Yeah, you.
I don't think I was a fool.
You know what? You played the fool because see, one thing we know, that the moment they cheat, we might miss it the first time, but we have intuition that tell us this bitch cheating, this bitch messing around. You gonna smell it, you gonna feel it, you gonna know it. We all like that.
Yeah, but the time I did, I left. I didn't stay around.
Yeah, but guess what? You was quoting them back that you were gonna go back. If everything
I
would
was
have ran the way
open,
you want.
because it's been a couple of months. Okay, well, I guess if that was the case, me thinking about going back and reopening it, if that was the fool, I guess I played. I don't think it was. I wouldn't call that a fool though. But go ahead.
You would have played the fool. You would have played the fool because one thing, they're not gonna change like that. They're not gonna change like that. I got a man right now chasing me right now, my ex-husband, right now, but I can't do it. I can't do it. He fooled with somebody close to us. I forgave him, and I'm not mad with him no more. But it's no way. It's no way. I'm done. I'm done with that. And let me tell you something. My daughter, her daddy told her, say your mama not gonna take him back, and he know, cause I don't go back. Once I'm done, I'm done. I'm not gonna give you a chance. No, indeed, I'm not gonna give you a chance to play on me and hurt me. No, I'm not. And guess what? I'm 56 years old. I'm 56, and I'll be damned if I be a fool again for any man. I did that when I was young. I'm not doing that no more. You got to pray and wait on God to send your man. They got some good men out there. They got some good ones out there. They got them. They out there. But them men, they be wanting to sow their oaks. They got to go and play and do. Everybody done cheated. Every man done cheated. That's what they do.
No, I don't like that idea. Come on now. I mean, if that's the case, then I never want to be in a relationship. For what?
Yeah, well, I know one thing. If I would have got involved with a rapper, a football player, basketball player, automatically, they got them women who be all over them. They gonna cheat. They gonna cheat. That's what they do. They gonna cheat. They can't help it. So,
They can help it. Yes, they can. They have strength.
No, they're weak. Men is weak.
No, they said they're logical. They said they don't go off of emotions. They're logical.
Men is weak. They're weak. They is weak.
But can I be honest? I think certain guys may be weak, but I don't think all guys are.
As far as being cheating, committing adultery.
Yeah, I don't think all men are. You know, maybe in certain cultures, but I just don't. I don't believe that. I don't believe it.
I would like to go public with this. I want to find one man that never cheated on his woman. Just one man. One man. Just one.
I'm sure it's plenty that's out there. Can't tell you who, but I'm sure they are.
Them men cheat.
All men are not the same.
I hate to hear a woman and a hairdresser saying they bragging, oh, because my man this, my man that. Baby, he cheating somebody. Trust me. It's something that you ain't doing, he going out there looking for. Just like them girls who getting their bodies done and all that. And they getting their bodies done and their man out there looking for a fat asshole. They out there messing with a fat ass woman.
So what's the point of being in a relationship? Y'all should just stop being in a relationship at this point. Stop it. Stop it.
Exactly.
All this fake relationship ain't worth it.
Exactly.
We can just be friends. How about that? Let's just be friends.
Let's be friends. Let's be friends and let's see how that goes from there. What I say, maybe a year, maybe 2 years, a year. We could go out dating and enjoying ourselves for a year. Because that's where I'm at right now in my life. Mm-hmm. You know, I got a couple of guys that I go out to dinner with, go to the casino, go set out on a lake, But let's see how this goes from here. I'm not trying to rush you in. No, I'm not giving you no key to my place. Let's just see how this goes. Let's see how this goes from here.
Why they need a key to your place? For what?
Well, I'm when you be dating somebody, and they coming over, but when you gonna give me a key?
When you start paying this rent?
Yeah, because they won't make sure
Hold on. Are they gonna pay? Is they paying the rent?
Well,
Are they paying off mortgage? So until they start paying off mortgage and rent, and hold on, is they gonna cut the grass? Are they gonna trim the bushes? Are they gonna do the plumbing? Are they gonna do electrician? Because I want extra lights in my place. Okay?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yes. Well, we have to wait on. That's what we got to see.
No. He should been doing little shit around your house, fixing up different stuff with the plumbing, electrician. He should be doing some stuff. The yard work, something. He need to continue to do something. Water your grass every day, because the grass need to be watered. Take out the trash every day or something.
I don't need them doing shit around my house, because I ain't trying to let nobody move in. I love being in here. Like I got this fellow who I'm dating. He smokes cigarettes. I can't stand cigarettes. He said, you mean. He sound mean. Because I hate him being around me smoking cigarettes. I don't like cigarettes.
I don't like them either. You're not going to smoke around me, and you're not going to smoke in my house. And another thing, you're not going to smoke that weed in my neighborhood either. You're not going to have my neighborhood smelling like weed, and I have kids around here. No, you're not. Mm-hmm. Making me look bad.
Right.
Talking about just shut up. No.
Right.
And another thing. Well, see, that's why I don't deal with certain niggas no more. You know what I mean? But, girl, I had this one guy, you know what I mean, come over to do something for me, right? Girl, he in the yard with the pants sagging. It's hot outside. He gonna take his shirt off.
Oh, no.
I said, nigga, put your shirt back on. I got neighbors. They got kids.
Right.
Why they trip? Yes. Right. No. Come on now. Put your shirt back on. Right. It's not necessary. Put your pants up.
Right.
Put a belt on.
That's right.
That's embarrassing to me.
Right.
That's embarrassing.
That's right. And if it's embarrassing to you, then they shouldn't do it.
Okay, go back to your hood and do that shit. You don't do that around my place. That's embarrassing.
Exactly. I tell you one thing. I'm enjoying just going out on dates and just enjoying myself, talking on the phone, texting. Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying that. I ain't gotta wake up worrying about no man cheating on me. It feel good waking up in the morning and ain't got to worry about no man cheating on me or what he doing or who he giving his money to or who he sleeping with. I feel good when I wake up in the morning. And guess what? When I wake up in the morning, I have 3, 4 texts. Good morning, beautiful.
Okay,
Good
I
morning,
know that's
gorgeous.
right. But
Good
you
morning,
know what? Do you ever
and I
feel
love-
like they be doing that to everybody? I'm like, goddamn, I'm tired of the good mornings. Okay.
Of course they do. Of course they do. I know they do.
Right.
You know. But and then guess what? I do too. I sure. I do too. I'm enjoying it. Now, when I get too old, and I'm gonna need, that's when I'm gonna look for me. That's when I'm gonna wait on my husband to come. When I get old and maybe about 70, in my 70s, and then maybe I find me a man to sit on side me and we could swing on a swing and enjoy our life. He be too old to get his ass out there.
But you know who I learned something from? I know this gonna sound real weird, but I have a homegirl. She's into she's a what do you call that? An escort, a hot call girl, whatever, right?
Yeah.
She be telling me some shit. Even though we have 2 different lifestyles, right? 2 different lifestyles. But I've been knowing her for a while, good girlfriend, whatever. And she said, child, anytime a man come over, you never allow him to come over empty-handed. He always should be bringing you something. Anytime he texts you, you always need something. You always got a want for something. And I was like, at first, I was taken back. Girl, I tried that shit, and it worked. Listen, they be coming over here bringing candles, just little shit. Just because they know I'm always going to want something now. I said, I appreciate that little trick. And she said, yeah, because you up here spending time with them. Time is money, because her mind is always money, a transaction. You spending time with these niggas, that's money. She said, you doing that shit for free? They ain't going to do nothing but turn around and spend it on the next girl, so you may as well get it.
Right.
I said, no, I don't know about that. But then I said, okay, I see what you're doing now. You know something about these niggas I didn't know about.
Ain't nothing wrong with asking for a few dollars for the pay your light bill, a few dollars for your car note.
Anytime they call me, I need some gas. I need something. Okay?
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I need something.
But just what a real man ain't gonna have. A real man ain't gonna have no problem giving it to you. So, matter of fact, a real man, you ain't even gonna have to ask him for it. Because he know one thing you caught on run off
my
the water.
friend sound like a bum. I promise you, she not a bum. She live in a sky high place in a very expensive city. She got a Rolls Royce. She very superficial.
And that's what she's smart.
She's always traveling. Trust me, she lives a glamorous life. She's with celebrities all the time. She's going to VIP parties. She's going on yacht parties. She's living a life. She travels. She trust me. She far from a bum. She just know how to work niggas. That's what she knows. She know how to work men. She know how to finesse. She gets the money and she keeps it going. Huh? Yeah.
She young. She a young woman.
Late 20s.
Oh, that's what I know. Oh, they getting out. That's what Young Miami doing with P. Diddy and all them other guys. We don't know all the other ones she messing with. Not for her going off on this lady about, she need to leave that alone. All she doing is tricking, getting money. She sing about it. She want that money, and that's what she get, that money. I don't find nothing wrong with it.
Because I have another girlfriend, and she's not an escort, but, she not gonna date a broke nigga.
Exactly.
She not gonna date a broke nigga, and them niggas do be paying her bills, and she not gonna allow nothing less. But if she did allow something less, that's what you're gonna get what you really put in for. I guess you know how they say about jobs. If you don't ask for a raise, you're never going to get a raise. So you really have to demand your worth in order to get what you want in this world. And that goes for relationships as well.
That's the truth. That's the truth. You have to, because if not, they're going to give it to the next person.
Yeah, and they said, what's the worst they're going to do? Just say no, and?
Yeah. And if they say they ain't got it, then you know they're a damn lie. So you could go kick rock.
And you don't got the time. You don't got the damn time. Period. And you're not gonna be desperate for a nigga time no way. For what?
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right, baby. Because guess what? I need stuff. I'm a single woman. I live by myself. I need things. I need gas in my car. When you want to take me out to eat, I need gas in my car to come meet you. Because I'm not letting everybody come pick me up.
Okay.
I need gas in my car.
They do that Uber. They say I Uber you. They'll Uber you.
Yeah. No, I don't need no damn Uber. I got my own car. I got my own car.
I don't need no Uber.
And guess what? In gas out here, gas like $5 a gallon. So, yeah, I need gas money. Give me that money. Give me that money, please.
I know that's right. And let's give a big old thank you to Monica donating $10. Thank you, Monica.
All right, Monica.
Okay, hey.
All right, now.
We were just talking about that gas too. Yeah, gas is out of pocket.
Oh, that gas high. Oh yeah. But anyway, I'm good talking to you.
Same here.
You.
I enjoy you too.
I love talking with you.
Make sure you call me back.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you back. But I tell you one thing, everybody, don't get mad with Keyshia because what she going through or whatever. We women, let's pray together for each other. Let's pray together for each other, and that'll be that.
You're right.
She going through a little stuff. She young. Keyshia young. Shit. She might go through 5, 6 other men. Touch you.
Yeah, but we say it out of love because we just don't want her to go through it. And sometimes we feel like with our relatives, we really got to tell them what's going on and stop your stuff. But we do it out of love. We do it out of intent of we want better for her. It's not out of intent where we really dislike her, we want to shame her. It's never that. It's just that we expect, we want better for her. That's all. It's really out of love.
Yeah. But she got
I would cuss out my own family members, girl. Okay? And it's out of love.
It's out of love. Yep, it's out of love. Well, anyway, honey, I'm going to talk to you later. I enjoyed you.
I enjoy you too.
Keep up the good work, baby.
Okay,
keep up the good work.
All right, let's go on to the next caller. Calling 412. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey.
I just want to comment on Keyshia Cole.
Tell it.
I feel like that she's lost and she's trying to find happiness after her mom passed away, and I feel like she's finding love in the wrong places. And I feel like her and Antonio Brown was trauma bonding because him leaving the NFL and she's trauma bonding on her mom passing away. And I feel like she needs to, as a Libra, because I'm a Libra just like her, and I know you're a Libra, so I feel like her scale was unbalanced. I feel like her scale's unbalanced and she needs to find love in the right places and need to take time to herself and focus on her kids and herself.
Have you been through this before?
Yeah, in a way, because sometimes when men know that you're going through something, they play on that, and they feel like they could be an asset to your life of making your trauma better on discussing what they went through, and then they play on that and try to play you and then try to take advantage of your love because as Libras, when we love somebody, we go hard for them. We love them. We defend them with all our might. And I feel like that's what she got into. Like, she got some lust from him, and she felt like she loved him. He's the best thing. He won't never hurt me. Just because he hurt everybody else, he won't do this to me. That's what her mindset was, and I think that's where she made a mistake of thinking that he would treat her better than everybody else.
What is love? What is love?
Right, how he treated his white girlfriend. Like, come on. Like, she should have known better.
Can you tell me what is love?
Love is when somebody is down for you 50-50 and love you.
Well, hold on.
Like
What's
you love
down
them.
for you? What do you mean down for you? That means like if I
That
rob
means
the
that,
store, you're not gonna tell on me?
right, exactly. Like,
That's
ride or
love.
die. If I'm hurting, you're hurting. If somebody
See,
disrespect
I
me, they're
don't think that's
disrespecting you.
love.
What you think love is?
That's not love. If you listen, I care about you and I love you. But if you go out here doing some shit, your ass need to go to jail. Whether I
No,
love
nothing
you or
illegal.
not.
Nothing illegal though. Nothing illegal. I'm not
I,
talking about like if you rob a bank, I'm down for you. Nothing like that. I'm just saying like if you hurting about somebody passing away in your family, you should feel the same pain as I'm feeling.
I don't know. Maybe I have an issue because I don't feel that way. If somebody passed away, I feel for you, but I'm not gonna feel the same degree that you feel, because that's personal to you. But I'm gonna try to be there supportively. But no, my feelings is not gonna be the same degree, or I'm not gonna wrap my feelings like that. I'm not gonna try to live through you. You know.
Right.
But I
people
think
find love.
everybody has a different idea what love is. I don't think love is, across the board the same for everybody.
Right.
So
I feel like she's trauma bonding with him. Do you think that she's trauma bonding with him in some way in the industry of how how her career went and her mom passed and how he snapped out on NFL and just walked off the field of that last game he had? I feel like
I don't know. I didn't. Maybe I didn't think about it that like that. I'm looking at love is Corinthians, and we don't preach that part. Miami probably pegging. Some people say love is unconditional.
That's true.
Well, I guess I don't love nobody because my love is conditional. Yeah, my love is conditional. Huh?
Mine is too. Mine is too. Like
I'm never gonna love somebody unconditional. Like no matter what you do, it matters. Okay, everything is a degree.
Right, and like when you look at Candy and Todd, how they both businessmen, people, entrepreneurs. They're an asset to each other and each other's lives. You don't see that a lot in the Black community, where people is an asset to each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. I like the business, like, supporting each other, uplifting each other. I can get with that type of love. I love that. I'm rooting for you. You rooting for me. When you're down, I'm going to bring you up with good, positive words, and you do the same for me. And, we work together as a team, and we're going to be loyal. I know if I cheat on you, it's not only hurting, you, but it's also going to hurt me, That's the type of, healthy relationships. That's what I like, healthy relationships. And I guess just because you love somebody, it can be very unhealthy. And I don't want that. I don't want that type of love. And I've never wanted somebody to love me too much. Like when guys love me too much, it turns me off. And I just want to back up.
I want to chase. I want you to figure out who I am before you just be all in love with me.
Yeah, it's just sometimes people can take love like they stalk you. And they feel like they want to control you, and they just so obsessive. And I don't want that type of love.
Gemini men are like that.
Huh?
Gemini men will stalk you and be controlling.
See, I don't want nobody to love me that way. And I hear people they'll take you out of here, and they just want to pow you because they love you so much and they think you're doing something that you're not. I don't want that type of emotion in my life, and I don't want that type of love. That's too much. It's too heavy for me.
Men that say, oh, if I can't have you, no one else can, that's the crazy love. That's not healthy.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Want that type of love.
I don't want that shit. Y'all can have it.
I feel like Keyshia Cole is just stigmatized, and that stigmatized can be very dangerous to a woman. You should control the sex. The men should not control the sex. At the end
Somebody
of the day,
gonna say, but you said you want him to love you more than you love him. How does that gonna work? Easy. I want him to love me more than I love him. That's security for me. However, I don't want it to be to a degree where he feel like he want to hurt me because I want to walk out. I want the freedom to say, hey, this is not working for me and I want to leave without feeling that he's going to slice and dice me, without feeling that he's going to hurt me, without feeling like he's going to try to rob me or do something harmful. This is not working for me anymore. I don't want, it's a certain levels to it. It's certain degrees. And I try to control it my best. I don't want it to be too hot or too cold, Give me some warm. I want warm, but I don't want a hot love and I don't want it to be cold. So.
I think AB, he has CT because of what he went through in the NFL. And I feel like Keyshia Cole, she got the early signs of him being crazy, so I'm happy that she did walk away because he's gonna eventually snap on a woman, and it's not gonna be happy. It's not gonna be a good situation. You're gonna see it in the news, him snapping out or hurting or killing a woman. You're gonna see that future down. So I'm happy that she did walk away from him. In my opinion,
we have seen him cuss out women, degrade women in public. And he just got finished doing the same for her. And I think people are wanting to know, you seen him do it to other women, so what makes you think you were going to be different? And why didn't you rise for women? Why you saw him disrespect women? Why didn't you stand up and say, no, I seen how you did that, and I'm not going to give you the time of day. But yet, she said she identified with him being a black man struggling, and he having these strong feelings. She more cared about that as opposed to how he treats women.
And I feel like women that feel like that is male identified, and we got to stop being pick-me. We got to make sure that we come first and stop being pick-me to these black
Well,
men.
that starts when they're young. That starts when they're little girls. Because they teach these little girls to be mammies and to teach them to be male identified. That's how they grow up. That's what society puts in these people's minds as well.
It's just sad because, I feel like he's the type of man that, he's not going to do that to me. You know how Trey Songz got all these victims, and they're like, Trey Songz not like that. Women thought that, he's not going to treat me like that. Now you got all these women coming out on these allegations on him because they're thinking that they're not going to be treated like that, like the past women. That's just sick and sad.
Yeah, you're right. And, of course, he's going to be nice to you at first. That's how he was with everybody else. Of course he's going to say they're just lying on me. They're trying to turn down a black man. Of course he's going to do that. And of course you're going to hear stories of some women say, well, he never did that to me. He never did that to me. That's fine. Just because he never did it to them doesn't mean he did not do it to another person.
Exactly. I just get tired of women taking up for black men like this because at the end of the day, they don't care about us. All they care about is their preference. And we defend them like a dumbass.
They don't care, and they tell you. All it seems like they just want an object to do, and just to leave alone, just like he treated her. I don't see the sister and the brotherhood. I don't see a lot of them not seeing women as sexual objects and just want to care about black women, for being the sister without blood relations, and just see her as your sister without trying to get between her legs, but just see her as a human, looking out for her, having a good relationship, and that's just what it is, and that's it. Ain't nothing more to it.
But I feel like she just needs to take a few years off from dating, focus on her, she's not
going to do that.
Get through her grief. But it's hard, when she wants that dick. It's like, I feel like she get lonely and desperate, and that's very dangerous to her and her lifestyle. I feel like men will use her for clout and use the fact that she's grieving over her mom for that. They'll say what they want to say, make it a pretty picture. I'm here for you. I know how you feel. And then they get sex out of her, and then they drag her through the media. She was wrong for getting his tattoo AB on her lower back. That's what I feel like. She's wrong for doing that. Because he's a troll. He's a troll just for like 50 cents. Like, any man's going to troll you that fast, and I was dating. I knew when I heard the gossip of her dating him, I didn't believe it. But once he put her out first, I'm like, what the hell is you doing, Keyshia Cole? Like, come on, man. Like, you got a strong personality. You should not be doing that.
She got a strong personality when it comes to cussing out other women.
That's true.
But when it comes to other men that dog her out, girl, she's as quiet as a mouse. Some of these girls, they only got tough skin when it comes to other women and putting other women down and putting them in their place. But when it comes to these niggas, nah.
It's just that I feel like as black women, we should be more smarter than that.
Yeah, because who buy her music? These niggas like Antonio Brown is not buying her music. Exactly. They not supporting her. They not uplifting her, making her sales.
Exactly, and when I seen your other live about her doing when OT Genesis was doing her verses, I was like, what the hell? I was like, come on, she just surrounded herself around negative men that don't give two fucks about her, and I feel like it's just upsetting to see that.
Maybe
happening.
You think she looks for validation in those type of men?
I feel like it. I feel like she's, I don't know. It's just so annoying to see that with, black women in our community. She feel like she need validation from them and need acceptance from black men that have a certain preference, but choose her because she's this type of person. She's showing personality and she can take it and she don't have no emotion.
Because she was going to ride for him. Let's just be clear. She was going to ride for him till the wheels fall off, period. They was already talking about them and she was...
even made a song with him.
Huh?
I was confused why she even collaborated with him with that rap song. Like, that rap song was trash.
Yeah, she should know better.
Why is she doing music with this?
And that's the thing, Keyshia, you think this is a joke. You're supposed to be a legend in the industry as far as music concerned. How could you get on a track with the man that's doing this music for clownery? Just because he's bored and he has nothing else to do, you're going to do a song with him? Why, because of the dick? Because that's the only thing I can think. If he did not have dick and nuts, do you think that she'd be with him?
No, he must got some good dick for her.
It gotta be the dick. If he didn't have dick and nuts, I don't think she would be with him.
What you think that made her to get AB tattooed on her? Is it? You think it was the dick that made her get him tattooed on her?
What else would it be?
Exactly, because she probably got way more money than him. When you think about it,
and she doesn't seem like she. She don't go for educated men. Because Floyd Mayweather, he ain't educated.
He's not.
Right.
And he pulled a lot of women, and women pulled him for clout. So it could be vice versa with her.
Antonio Brown, he's not a 10 in the looks department.
He's not. He's like a 5.
His personality is not good. He's not a person that you want to sit up and have talks about or that it's going to inspire your mind.
The way he talks, he sounds like he abused women behind closed doors.
Somebody said he made her laugh. He, ha, ha, ho, ho. Okay.
That's not enough.
Well, I guess you want to fuck with comedians.
Wait,
now you know why people was dealing with Flav. She'll probably fuck with Flavor Flav.
Go too far. If she do, she gonna be canceled.
I can see her. If she mess with him, she can mess with Flavor Flav. He can make her laugh too.
Laugh and get them panties off.
Okay. You see how he did New York ass and Delicious.
Yeah, New York got a strong personality, and you know what? She bowed down just like Keyshia Cole. She bowed down to men, but then she only bucked up to women and talked to them like shit.
You're right.
When it came to Flavor Flav,
you remember when she was crying, Flav? I can't believe you did this to me, Flav. You know I love you, Flav. Flav, I just mean.
The finale where they had like her and Flav closing the door. So, oh, Flav, like they were having sex in the background. She bowed down to that man. Thank you, Gigi. I'm gonna let you go. I know you got other callers. I support you. I love you.
I love you too, boo. You better call me back.
For 4 years.
Thank
I will be calling back. This is my first time calling, and I was nervous, but you were cool as hell, and you really were just like me. So Libra Gang and Keyshia Cole making Libra Gang look bad.
All right, boo. Thank you for calling. All right, let's go on to the next caller. Love you too. And I think that's it. We done with the callers. Well, I love you guys. I'm getting sleepy. And I got a long day tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know what I got to do, but I got to do some stuff. Yeah, girl. I love you guys. And I'll see you on another video. DJ, turn me up. Turn me up.